I just got one more thing to say. How about them Cowboys?
What's going on, Cowboy Nation and angry Cowboy fans around the world? Y'all know who it is. It's your boy, the Angry Cowboys fan here on YouTube, the place where y'all can find my raw and uncut emotions about the Dallas Cowboys 24/7, 365. What's going on with everybody? What is going on with you? Had to go live just to touch base with Cowboys Nation and just say what's up, just to get a pulse on what Cowboys Nation is doing, how y'all feeling, and what y'all want to talk about. But if you actually caught my video that I just put out, I said that I'm going to have a special guest on here. I said I'm going to chop it up with my man, Sports Junkie.
Hey, what up?
What's going on with you, man? What's going on with you?
Appreciate you having me. What's up, man? It's been a long time since I've been on here, man. It's been a long time.
Oh, yeah, man. Oh, man. We love having you here. We love the content. We love the facts over feelings. But today, we got to talk about some stuff. We got to talk about some ish.
Let's get to it, man. Let's get to it.
All right. Y'all know how I do this. Anybody that rocks with the Angry Cowboys fan YouTube channel, y'all know in my lives, before we get cracking on everything that we got to talk about, we go to the chat, see what's up, see who we got rocking with us. And y'all know that we always put the pinned comment up there. And that comment, if you follow the link, you will join the live with myself and Sports Junkie. So also, whenever you join the live, make sure that your YouTube is muted. You have to mute your YouTube in order to come on the live so there's no feedback and reverb and we can hear you, all right? So if you're going to do that. Use that link. All right, we got Dak for Life 2024. What's going on with you? Sin to the max. My brother, what's going on with you? Yeah. Got Nisi in the building. Saying what's up to Angry Sports Junkie and the chat.
What's up, Nisi? Long time no see. But I've been away.
All right. Michael Clark, what's going on with you? John Syme, what's happening with you? What's going on? You know, it's DC for life, baby. It's DC for life. All right, see, I'd be an idiot. I don't want to pronounce his name and get it wrong and just and butcher the name. But I got you though. What's happening with you? I ain't trying to butcher the name, boy. I feel stupid when I get off here like, man, come on. But yeah, man, as everybody knows that this is this is my second live, coming back from North Carolina, going down there, chilling with the brother and everything, chilling with my brothers, seeing to the max. I was down there with him as well. And we went to this horror convention and got to see Tom Welling and Michael Rosenbaum and all that stuff and Kane Hodder. But coming back to mad drama. Coming back to mad drama in Cowboys Nation. All right, first and foremost, man, I want to ask your thoughts. Tyron Smith. They talking about he might be gone. They talking about he might move on in free agency. What's your thoughts?
Are we really losing him? No, he don't really play a lot of the season. You know what I mean? I hate to see him go, first of all. I don't want to see him go. I thought, man, we can work out like a little contract for he play usually like 7 games, something like that a year, or something like that. I thought we can work out some type of contract. I don't want to see him go, bro. But if they do get rid of him, I want to have a plan. I don't want to just get rid of him with no plan. I don't want to do that. I don't do that.
Right. I can feel that. Yeah, it seemed like it had been, that feeling in your gut seemed like it had been, okay, is it this year? No. He rocking with us this year. And now it's like, The only thing I can say when I watched Tom Downing and he announced it, I'm like, damn, here it is. You know,
I just don't like they do things without a plan, though, bro. Like, what's the plan behind it? We just gonna let him go cause what? What's the plan?
now it's a person that you're gonna have to spend a draft pick on or get in free agency. You know, you could probably do you really want to kick Tyler Smith over to left tackle? That's the question right there. You know, like because I think he's good where he is, and just keep him right there. Maybe draft one, but like, isn't Chuma Edoga? I, I think Chuma Edoga is up for free agency too, if I'm not mistaken. But
Yeah, but see, that's another thing too. You got to put this in perspective like this though. Like the left tackle is a right hand quarterback best friend, so you're gonna get rid of the left tackle because when he on the field, he's Pro Bowl caliber. When he had injuries and all that, but when he on the field, nobody can argue that he's Pro Bowl caliber. And now you got that contract up in the air. It's gonna put out these fillers that people gonna say, well, they doing Dak wrong or they're about to, it's about to come. You hear that next. You're gonna hear that next. They're not extending Dak and you getting rid of his left tackle. Hey man, hey, it's Dallas Cowboys for you, man. Dallas Cowboys for you.
It sounds like it's stacking the deck. You take this man's his blind side. You take his blocker on his blind side. The person that got him.
Right. It's gonna look crazy. They don't extend Dak and they get rid of Tyron. Bro, it seems like you're trying to set Dak up for failure, man. You know what I mean? Yeah. It seemed like you set him up for failure. This is the same thing they did when they took away the wide receiver by committee. Remember? We're gonna do wide receiver by committee. And then in the middle of the year, they went and got Amari.
Yeah.
Hey, so we shall see. We shall see, man. We shall see.
I mean, other than CeeDee Lamb this year, that's pretty much what it was. It was wide receiver by committee. Brandon Cooks, Michael Gallup, Kevontae Turpin, Jalen Tolbert.
Yeah.
You know, it was. But John, we appreciate that, man. We appreciate that. John says my two favorites. Yeah. Really cool when y'all two pair up. Not just saying that.
Nisi said, what tape did they watch last year? No tape, Nisi, is just that he always hurt. You know what I mean? But even if he always hurt, I would pay him. I would give him a contract. I think you can go to him and be like, look, bro, you always hurt. We can't pay you X amount of dollars. I know you want to retire Dallas Cowboy. We want you here. When you're on the field, you're a commodity. You're an asset to the team. We're going to give you this right here. I think he'll take it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I think he'll take it. This seems like one of them Dez Bryant. We just don't want you. Get out of here. One of them Ezekiel Elliott's. Because when the Dallas Cowboys done with you, they don't even try to work nothing out. Dez Bryant gone. Ezekiel Elliott gone. You know what I mean? DeMarco Murray gone.
I mean,
you know what I mean? When they don't want you, they done with you, bro. It's over.
Shoot, I mean, Sean Lee kind of stuck with the team for a minute though.
Yeah, but Sean Lee was. See, you got two different type of Cowboy players. You got the Cowboys players that's under Jerry Jones' wing, like the Tony Romos that he really liked, that go to his house, they exchange Christmas gifts and eggnog on Christmas and all this. Then you got the other ones that it's just business. You know what I mean? If it's just business, nah, bro. As soon as you up out of here. As soon as we done with you, you up out of here. Just like when Tony Romo, they didn't want to get rid of Tony Romo. It's just that it was too much pressure. Dak is playing too good to go win all these games and then put him back in the. It was too much pressure on him, bro. Because they wanted to put Romo back in there. You know it.
Oh yeah,
you know it.
Oh yeah.
Because if I remember correctly, Dak took over. He lost the first game, I think, against San Francisco. I think it was against San Francisco. And then he went on a long run. You know what I'm saying? Like 10, 11 in a row or something like that. So,
shoot, you can't sneeze at 13-3, boy. I remember that season where I was over there. Yes. And then we got bounced in the playoffs.
Yeah.
Okay. People call him Nacho. All right, we're gonna call you Nacho, dog. What's going on, Nacho?
13-3. You're right. 13-3, man.
I like this comment right here. If you're not a Cowboy, kick rocks.
Shit. Hey, man. I ain't gonna say nothing. I ain't gonna say nothing. I ain't gonna say nothing.
He said, please talk about Tyron. Yeah, we covered Tyron a little bit. It's just
see, that's what I said, Nisi. I didn't say it in those words. You see that Nisi comment? That's
where
what I
is it at?
said, Nisi, but I didn't say it in those words, but it makes sense.
Let me
It
see.
makes
Let me see
sense.
What, this one right here?
Nah, the one after Desmond Logan.
Let me see. Hey, Desmond Logan, what's going on? Yeah, he said it too. 13-3. In the words of Boss Cowboys and the Cowboys, as bastards and sons, we know which one. Oh,
that's what I was basically saying. It's like either you in with Jerry Jones or you not.
and
That's just what it is, man.
For some reason, Dak hasn't been in with Jerry Jones for a while.
Nah.
You think
and the thing that people don't understand about Dak, I think it's this, man. And we talked about this before. A lot of people do not watch the games. They don't. They get on, they watch these ESPNs and these sports takes, and they listen to what these dudes be saying. But if you're really a Cowboy fan and know the history of the Cowboys, just the recent history, Dak Prescott was getting underpaid his first couple years when he was taking us to 13-3 in these winning seasons. He was only getting paid like what, 600,000, something like that. The quarterbacks that was on his level that came in with him, the Jerry Goffs, the Carson Wentz, and all these dudes, they got extensions. Dak did not. So he was underpaid. So if I was Dak, I'd take him to the cleaners too, bro. I was underpaid. I outplayed my contract. Y'all franchise tagged me twice. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Now you got these fans out here talking about he ain't worth it. First of all, it's not about worth. It's about the market. And then you just seen the salary cap go up. And then what Stephen Jones get on there and say, oh, it's not like it's like $5. Man, we know how this works. Y'all don't want to use it. And when y'all was playing Dak Prescott peanuts, y'all didn't do nothing with it. Y'all gave him wide receiver by committee. So why should this dude take a discount?
Yeah. Yeah, 100%, man. And I swear, since I've been back from North Carolina, man, I have been fighting a good fight. I'm going to ask the chat real quick. In this most recent in the media, which Dallas Cowboy has been taking the most heat since after the Super Bowl? I want to see what people got to say. Somebody called Sean Lee Snake Lee. Dude. Junkie, you preaching.
Hey, man, I just be telling the truth, bro. I be telling the truth, man. At least how I see it. That's how I see it.
But I feel like, see, Nisi's on the same page. I feel that Dak is getting that slander because ever since Dak came in the league, you said it earlier. Dak came in the league and had to take Tony Romo's position. It wasn't like Tony Romo wanted to leave, and I don't think Jerry Jones wanted Tony Romo to leave. Like, it's not time, but like you said, the numbers and everything was undeniable. And so it's like, do you take the winning quarterback out? That would be the equivalent of, Jimmy Garoppolo coming back and them taking out Brock Purdy when he went on his run.
Yeah, like, it happens all the time. It's either hurt or benched. Romo got his job because of what? Parcells benched what? Bledsoe? Was it Bledsoe? He benched Bledsoe. Mm-hmm. That's how Romo got his start. Romo got hurt. That's how Dak get his start. If Dak, God forbid, get hurt or something like that, then all you Dak Prescott haters might see Trey Lance. But this ain't how it works. It's a pecking order. You know what I'm saying? It's a pecking order around here. You don't just get to come in here and take a person's spot. You know what I mean? You got to sit. And a lot of these Cowboy fans, I agree with them. Look at a quarterback. I'm not saying don't look at a quarterback. Take the Green Bay method. They drafted a quarterback. He sat on the bench, and when his time came, he played. I'm talking about this year, and maybe. Matter of fact, I changed that. The next 3 years should be Dak Prescott. This window right here should be Dak Prescott. Why would you want to take CeeDee Lamb and Micah Parsons at the prime of their careers, or either in their prime or coming into their prime, and go bring in somebody that's not proven to do nothing. They talking about Dak in the playoffs. Y'all want to bring in a person that might not even make the playoffs, and y'all gonna put their career in this guy's hands. That's crazy to me, man. That's crazy. That's not football. That's hate. That's not football. That's hate.
Yeah,
That's how I see it, man.
I don't get it. I honestly don't get it. I've been trying to fight the good fight in these comment sections, and it just seems like there's no reasoning, there's no logic. And when you ask for, what do you think should happen? Because I don't want to just hear over and over, they should get rid of Dak. They should get rid of Dak. I don't want to hear that. I understand your position. Now tell me about solutions. I'm solution-based. I'm a solution-based dude. Tell me what you think should happen if we get rid of Dak Prescott. But this one says what? Dak, hands down, has been taking the most heat. Put some heat on that defense, and Jerry as the GM.
Right. Listen.
Go ahead.
I say this, bro. Everybody want to blame Dak Prescott for the loss of the Cowboys. And me, as a strong Dak Prescott supporter, I give him some blame. I ain't never said he don't get no blame. I ain't said that. I ain't gonna never say that. I don't care how. I never say that. But check this out, though, right? So what y'all wanted Dak Prescott to do is have the best game of his life. Because in order for him to have won that game, he had, what was it, 27-0 or something at half? What was the halftime score? So he needs to score 30 like in the first two quarters, like basically. You see what I'm saying? Like, come on, man. And then too, y'all keep telling me about Josh Allen and all these quarterbacks. Let me tell y'all something that I said in my last video. In case y'all didn't hear it, I'm gonna repeat myself. Let me start off by saying this. In no shape or form am I saying Dak Prescott is better, comparison, or equal to Patrick Mahomes. That's not what I'm saying. But let me tell y'all some truth, because I like to say facts over feelings, right? Last Super Bowl, not this past Super Bowl, but the Super Bowl before this last one. The Philadelphia Eagles and the Kansas City Chiefs. Jalen Hurts outplayed Patrick Mahomes in that Super Bowl, and they lost because it was a team game. And if anybody get on here and tell me that Patrick Mahomes had a better game in that Super Bowl, I ain't saying he better. I'm saying in that Super Bowl, they lying. Right. And the Philadelphia Eagles lost. So that goes to show you they had the best quarterback, and he didn't win that game. Right. It's a team game, bro. It's a team game.
I mean, even this year, it was like
game, bro.
I said it in one of my videos. This year, the Kansas City Chiefs had the fourth ranked offense and the second ranked defense. And people get on here and talk about Patrick Mahomes didn't have anything around him, didn't have any weapons or anything. I'm like, this man had a great running back. He has a Hall of Fame tight end. I mean, his receivers, Kadarius Toney and all them, they're okay, but their defense. Patrick Mahomes went out there, threw an interception. The defense is like, don't worry about it. We'll get it back.
Right. Right. Did y'all not see Chris Jones wreck that whole game? Man, listen, bro. Patrick Mahomes did not have a good first half in the past Super Bowl, but his defense held up. It just is what it is, man. I don't care if the offense don't score no points. The defense get paid too, and your job, even if you get blown out, is to stop them from scoring. So it don't matter what the offense did right now. I'm not saying it don't matter, but you get what I'm saying. Like, your job is to stop. That's what you get That's what you get paid to do, right? Yep. You get paid to stop, man. No matter what the offense do. You know what I mean? You get paid to stop. Now, the offense didn't do what they're supposed to do either. That's not what I'm saying. I'm just saying, like, no matter what, you was labeled a top defense coming into the year. Y'all said y'all was what was they calling themselves? I forgot the word they was using. Y'all was supposed to be this elite defense, and y'all it didn't go down, man.
It was doomsday, I believe.
Yeah, they always got these hot boys and doomdays and all these names, and they don't come through, man.
I'm like, really not. You got to show me. And that's what I said in my video. You got to show me better than you can tell me. Y'all doomsday, go out there on Sunday or Monday or Thursday. Show me. But says, what's going on with Sports Junkie and Angry Cowboys fan? Dak has the leverage for those Dak haters. Be careful what you wish for. Who's coming in to replace Dak? Nobody. We try to tell them, but they don't want to listen. And if it was a wrap for Dak, and I mean, I know people think that it is, but from my eye test, from me personally, I see that this man just had the best career and, had the best season of his career. How can you toss that to the side when there's other franchises looking for a franchise quarterback? They have been searching for almost a decade for a franchise quarterback. We have one that still has gas left in the tank because what? He's only 30, 31. I say this last contract extension, let it be the prove it contract extension. Depending on how long the extension is. I mean, I've gone on record to say, like, go 4 years, go 4 more years. That way, at that point, he can consider retirement, but it gives him a chance to ride out in the sunset. It gives the organization the chance to bring in his replacement and develop him properly, because that's what we've been missing. Just do it the right way. Don't just react off of emotion. Oh man, we got bounced because of the Green Bay Packers. Dak didn't do good. Kick him out. That don't work too many times. And a lot of people, like even Skip Bayless gives, oh, well, they went up there and got Trey Lance, the San Francisco 49ers. They went up there and got Trey Lance, and Brock Purdy's like, they didn't know Brock Purdy was going to be this way. He was the third string quarterback whenever Trey Lance was there. So going to the draft and everything like that, yeah, you can hit, you know what I'm saying? You can hit on a good talent, but you damn sure can miss too.
Yeah. Yeah. You know what I mean? Look at let me give you an example. Look at Washington. Washington got rid of Kirk Cousins, and they've been had 10, 11 quarterbacks since. Come on, man. You just can't just find a quarterback around the corner, bro. You know what I'm saying? Now, if Dallas Cowboys was sorry this year and they had the number 1 draft pick or something like that, and y'all was saying draft Caleb Williams or something, I might not even argue it, bro. You know what I mean? I might say, okay, you know what I mean? Dak had his time. You know what I mean? Y'all got the number 1 draft pick. We sorry, draft Caleb. Come on, bro. But that's not the case. These dudes be coming up with these scenarios that just don't make sense, bro. It's not reasonable. It's just not. They can't be watching the game, man. I ain't never said Dak Prescott was the best quarterback in the league. You know what I mean? But at the same time, y'all keep talking about 28 years. What about all the other? He ain't been the quarterback for 28 years
right.
or 30 years. Come on, man. Right. He said right. 12. Washington has had 12 different starters since Kurt. That's what I'm saying, bro. And they still ain't found the right one.
Don't let your kids grow up to be Cowboys. Oh, boy. Dak Prescott has a history of beating up on low-level teams. He's the longest tenured quarterback in the NFL. He will survive on no other team this long with his production. Really?
Yeah, well, let me address that. When you type it out. You know what I'm saying? That sound good and look good when you type it out, because it keeps saying keep beating up on low-level teams. Do you know that Dak Prescott has one of the highest win percentages out of damn near all the quarterbacks for the last 4-5 years? So all them teams he beat was low production teams. Y'all trying to talk about this year. Let's talk about his career. I think it's like him. It used to be Russell Wilson, but I think it's like Tom Brady, him, and like maybe Patrick. I don't even say Patrick Mahomes, because it was him. It was like 3 of them, bro. He in like the top 5 winning percentages since he's been in the league. So I guess all those teams, it's just low-level teams. This narrative is painted by the media, and these people get on here and just repeat it.
They eat it up. Yeah,
they repeat it.
And I don't understand, like, with his level of, and I'm not saying you're wrong, dude. I'm not saying you're, or whoever you are. I don't know if you're a guy or a girl, but I'm not saying that you're wrong. You have a right to your opinion, but I am going to question, like his production. He was second in line for MVP in his production. He was second team All-Pro this year in his production. Like, so winning another NFC East championship, making it to the playoffs. Dak Prescott's production was good this season. Like, if we were to walk off him and allow him to be a free agent, don't you know he would be on a team really quick?
They don't believe you.
Really quick.
They don't believe you, though.
Like, with his level of production, and I'm pretty sure I can name about 5 teams that would love to have that level of production. But the thing is, we gonna get rid of him, and I got this feeling. I mean, I ain't a psychic. I ain't got a crystal ball, but I got that gut feeling. If we were to walk off him this year,
hey, let me say something real quick, bro.
Yeah, go ahead, man.
Check this out, chat. I hope, hey, chat, y'all listening? I hope y'all listening, chat. Let me tell y'all something, right? Notice how this narrative about this bad team stuff started with Dak Prescott. Because let me tell y'all something. The all-time great, the best quarterback ever to play the game that everybody got in their top 2 or top 1, Tom Brady, he made a living off winning, beating up bad teams to get to the Super Bowl. Now, I'm not going to say he's not good. Don't take what I'm saying out of context. But look at his division he was in. Go look at the division. He played against bad teams every year to get to the Super Bowl. Now tell me I'm lying. I ain't talking about the these today. Mm-hmm. I'm talking about the Miami when he was playing. And who else in the division? The Bills when he was playing. The Jets when he was playing. He made a living off beating. Every year is 6 wins guaranteed to start the season.
Yeah.
And that gets him to win his division and then go right on to the Super Bowl. Now, I'm not saying he's not good. No, that's not what I'm saying. But what I am saying is look at the division. But when Dak get this division, they name it the NFC East, the least. Oh, he beating up on bad teams. But Tom Brady beat up on bad teams his whole career. And now tell me I'm lying. Tell me I'm lying, man.
Nah.
Tell me I'm lying. I ain't say nothing but facts right there.
Nah, yeah, I can't dispute that. And the Bills and the Jets and the Dolphins. I mean, the Dolphins always played New England hard, but for the most part, New England owned Miami. But Jared, what's going on with you?
They've been sorry, bro. You know what I'm saying? I think if I ain't mistaken, I don't want to quote this. Somebody look it up. If y'all look this up in the chat, and tell us the answer. I think Brady won his division damn near 85% of his career.
Let me see.
And I ain't lying. How many years did Brady not win his division? I bet you it's over 70%. I bet it is.
Let's see. In 18 seasons with the New England Patriots, Brady led them to 17 division titles.
That's what I'm trying to tell you, bro. And it was all bad teams, man. And not one time have you said they said he beat up on bad teams to get to the Super Bowl. I'm not taking away from him winning Super Bowls because I know a lot of people gonna say, "Oh, well," I'm not saying that. I'm just trying to tell you, in order to get to the Super Bowl, right, you got to win your division. That's the ultimate goal when you come in the season. Win your division. Tom Brady's division was won before he laced them up the first game. Everybody knew he was gonna win the division. You know what I'm saying? So now he gets buys and all these buys, and he had Belichick. And he had a good defense. So he got a good defense playing against trash teams. Bro, come on, bro. We got to keep it 100, man. This narrative about Dak didn't start until Dak, bro. It was never a Tom Brady issue. A lot of these teams beat up with all these bad teams, bro. All the time.
Y'all Dak fanboys disgust me. Hey, what can I say, man? I am a Dallas Cowboy fan, and I want to see the Dallas Cowboys succeed. I don't want to gamble on their future, and right now, we can get to the playoffs. We just got to figure out how to get over that hump in the playoffs. I mean, like I said, it's your opinion. You're entitled to it. But on some realness, if we discuss you, why are you here?
Watch it. I don't go watch nothing I don't like. You know what I mean? I don't go watch nothing I don't like. And I don't even care if you guys say you don't like Dak Prescott. I don't even care if that's your opinion. But tell me, give me another option. Don't just say get rid of him. Give me an option. And then we can talk about it. Let's have a real live discussion and like we can talk about it. But if you
They
don't
gonna
have
say Trey
nothing but
Lance.
just say get him out of here, like come on, give me a reason, give me a solution.
They gonna say Trey Lance, man. Cooper
It's not the
Rush.
solution, bro. It's not the solution. Not the solution. Not the solution, bro. Shanahan got rid of him.
And
You know what I'm saying?
that's who a lot of people look up to as an offensive guru. And he got rid of him for a fourth rounder. There's a reason. Everybody that comes into the NFL as the quarterback in the quarterback position isn't destined for fame, isn't destined to win Super Bowls.
Right. According to some of these people, 31 teams should be getting rid of their quarterback because all of them lost. All of them lost. All of them. And I don't want to, and then they try to put this is another narrative they got out here. They listen to this media because I don't subscribe to this. Oh, well, at least they got to an NFC championship game, or at least they got to this. Man, I don't care about none of that. The ultimate goal is to win. The Utah Jazz got to 3 NBA championships against the Chicago Bulls. They lost every time, and you ain't heard nothing about Utah Jazz since. Karl Malone, John Stockton, all these, Brandon Russell, all these dudes went to the NBA Finals every single year against Michael Jordan, and they lost. One of the main things Shaquille O'Neal talked crazy to Charles Barkley about is that he didn't win a championship. And Charles Barkley went to the championship with the Phoenix Suns, and he lost to Chicago Bulls with Michael Jordan. And nobody can consider him, oh, well, at least he made it to the NBA championship. They don't say that. They say that right now during your career. After your career, either you won or you didn't. That's these narratives they put up in here to discredit Dak, man. That's where all these narratives came, man. That's where all this stuff came from, bro. You know what I'm saying? That's all the narrative. Then talk about the San Francisco 49ers. I'm not a San Francisco 49er fan, and I'm not going to down another team just to uplift my team. The San Francisco 49ers had a good year. They dog walked us the last couple years, and they went to the Super Bowl. But if you want to ask my honest opinion, the San Francisco 49ers is the Utah Jazz of the NFL because they go to the Super Bowl every single year, and they lose. The Utah Jazz go to the championship every year, and they lose. They lose. That's it. It's not no participation award. Would I like to see my team go to the Super Bowl? Of course. Of course. But if you told me Dallas can get to the Super Bowl, but they gonna lose, what I get? Bragging rights, they went to the Super Bowl. Like, what I get?
If anything, you're gonna get it even more from the 4-letter and 3-letter networks, from the ones that don't believe in Dak. Like, see, I told you couldn't do it. Like, but you said at least make it to an NFC championship. No, he gotta win the Super Bowl. Okay.
Yeah.
Hey, we got Lonnie down here that want to get on and chat with us. Lonnie, make sure your YouTube is muted.
And you know something else? And the biggest Cowboy hater out there, the Pittsburgh Steelers, they ain't been to the Super Bowl since they've been before us because they ain't been 28. But what I'm saying is they haven't done nothing either. But don't nobody talk about them. They listen, they posted, and then Stephen A. Spears, he say because of expectations. Well, from back in the day, the steel curtain, so y'all should have expectations. And they don't go nowhere neither, bro. And according to some of these fans, bro, like I said earlier, 31 teams should be looking for a new quarterback. Then they talk about Dak Prescott record. Lamar Jackson record ain't that good, bro, in the playoffs. I don't know where y'all getting y'all information from, bro. I don't know where y'all getting y'all information from. And like Lamar Benson said, y'all just keep moving the goalposts. Keep moving it, man. Keep moving it, man.
Yeah, we're gonna bring Lonnie on real quick. See what you got to say. What's going on with you, Lonnie? Can you hear us? Lonnie.
Can you hear me?
Hey, we can hear you. What's going on with you?
Well, I'm listening to y'all talk about Dak, which was he was the greatest quarterback to watch this season, period. People were bored with football on Sunday if Dak Prescott didn't hit that field. So this was the best year that he has had, I think, as a quarterback, maybe 2016. I mean, of course, but he's been a great player. If he had the defense behind him this time, I think we could have gone further, even to one of the championship games. But it's not his fault that we didn't get there. He did his part.
That's what I'm saying.
He did his part and then some. We were 12-5. We would have probably been undefeated, but you got to look at we can't be perfect. There's defense involved, and defense did not show up at that last game. They didn't even pull into the parking lot. But Dak was there, so you're gonna blame everything on him. He couldn't catch up with those points that were, on the scoreboard early on. So he did his part. He was the greatest quarterback this season. I don't care what y'all have to say about any other Patrick Mahomes, whoever, Lamar, Dak, Patrick Mahomes, those top three to watch this season, and everybody else they just lost. That's it. So I think we should re-sign Dak, or he should go somewhere else where he's appreciated.
Right. And let me touch on what Lonnie just said. I mean, add to what she just said. Hey, Lonnie, a lot of these people in the comment section and around the world, they wanna not extend Dak Prescott this year. And okay, let's go with that narrative. And then what's gonna happen is y'all really gonna be mad next offseason because he's gonna get $70 million. See, we seen this movie before when Dak Prescott bet on himself. We seen this before. So he gonna go through the year and bet on himself. And what if he get the MVP? And what if he's in the running again for the MVP? What if he lead the year again in touchdowns? Man, that dude gonna be asking for $70 million, and y'all really gonna be mad. This is what's gonna happen. Y'all really gonna be mad.
I agree with that. I totally agree with that. And if you ask me about this year, I think he was underpaid. So everybody's gonna be mad at me for saying that. I don't care. But Dak Prescott is my dude. Number 4 is it for me. If he goes somewhere else, I'm gonna follow him. I'm done.
Right. Get that super chat, bro.
Hey, that's what I'm talking about, Lonnie. Thank you very much, man.
That's speaking the truth.
Speaking the truth. She is speaking the truth.
It's a super chat in there.
Oh, let me go ahead and find that real quick.
Yeah, she's speaking. Hey, man, it's just the truth, man. You know what I mean? Like, I'm a Cowboy fan, bro. And Dak Prescott played for the Cowboys. When Romo was a quarterback, I rooted for Romo. When Quincy Carter was a quarterback, I rooted for Quincy Carter. When all these quarterbacks, I rooted for all of them. You know what I mean? He played for the Cowboys. Now, when he leave, then we'll have a different discussion. But as of right now, he played for the Cowboys, and I'm gonna rock out with him.
Oh, for real. We got the super chat from B-Bird. Yo, B-Bird, appreciate you being here. Appreciate you being DC for life and just representing the brand, man. You know, the front office and the culture they've built is an issue. And Dak is a scapegoat. 14 years of Pro Bowl quarterbacks between Dak and Romo, but no NFC championship game. Yeah. And my thing, but like Lonnie touched on, is a lot of people in Cowboys Nation, they're putting that solely on the shoulders of Dak Prescott. You know, even back when Tony Romo played, a lot of people put it just on the shoulders of Tony Romo. When anybody that plays a sport, anybody that plays, especially football, you know that it's a team sport. You know that if the left guard or the left tackle or the right tackle doesn't show up, then your quarterback's more susceptible.
Yeah.
Blah, blah. What's up?
Right. I agree with everything you're saying, bro. Just like they say he only beat up on bad teams. Did he lose? Was that Dak Prescott lost to Miami? Because he drove the team right down the field and scored, and they let them march right down the field. That Green Bay lost in the divisional round when they lost to Green Bay. Dak Prescott went down there and scored. The defense let them go march down the field when Aaron Rodgers threw that crazy pass on the sideline. Was that Dak Prescott's fault? We almost lost to Seattle. We was down. Dak Prescott came back on the field, got them down there and scored, but the defense got to stop. Y'all got to stop this, man. Y'all got to stop this, bro. You know what I mean? Y'all got to stop this, man. If you come on here and tell me something that's factual, I will be inclined to agree with you. But don't come on here telling me about your opinion, man. You know what I'm saying? We like to talk facts over here, bro. You know what I'm saying? It's another super chat too, bro. We like to talk facts over here, man.
But the front office and the culture, I just did a video on the Dallas Cowboy culture. I believe that there's a few people that get, culture mixed up with identity. Yeah. And so I kind of go over that. So make sure you check the video out. But I appreciate you, B-Bird, for the super chat and the support of the channel.
Yeah, you got one more. You got one more.
Oh, I'm scrolling. Oh, finally. There we go. Jonathan, hey, what's going on with you? Truly appreciate you supporting the channel. Thank you for being here and rocking with us on this Saturday evening. All right, as Herm says, and you play to win the game. Yeah. Any team that didn't win the Super Bowl are losers. Dak is not the problem.
Yeah,
That's what I'm
he
saying.
got some blame. Don't get me wrong. I give him some blame.
Oh,
I give
yeah.
you some blame. I give
Oh,
you some
yeah.
blame. Now, see, I'm gonna help y'all out, chat. I'm gonna help y'all out. What y'all should come on here and say is Dak's to blame for the 49er loss last year. See, I would be more inclined to say that because the defense held the 49ers to 19 points or what was it, 20.19. I would help y'all say that, bro. I would admit to you he get most of the blame for that game because the defense held a good 49er team to, you know what I mean? But come on, bro. Y'all can't say overall, man. And then, hey, angry fan, angry Cowboy fan, bro.
Yeah. So, Lana, you got anything else on your mind?
Well, I think that Dallas would have been 5-12 instead of 12-5 without Dak.
So, who would you see if Dak had to be replaced and you had to pick between the two that are on the roster now, Cooper Rush and Trey Lance? Which one do you think it would be?
You asking me?
It would be Trey Lance.
It'd be Trey Lance. What about you, Sports Junkie?
What about you, Sports Junkie?
Out of Cooper Rush and Trey Lance, you said? I'm gonna probably go with Cooper Rush right now. And I say that because of this. It's not a talent thing. See, playing in Dallas is not just about talent. It's a lot come with playing in Dallas. Trey Lance might get out there and can't handle everything that come with playing in Dallas, man. It's just not about being the quarterback. It take a lot to play in Dallas, man. It take a lot. And I seen Cooper Rush go out there and deal with the criticism and all that. Now, am I saying Cooper Rush is better than Trey Lance? I am not saying that. That's not what I'm saying. I know that's what y'all gonna take, but that's not what I'm saying. But he have to show me, man, because I seen him go be over there in San Francisco, and I seen them get rid of him for nothing. So now you want me to believe that they got rid of him, and he gonna come over here and just be what, Dallas's savior? You know what I mean? And then I hear some people saying all in my comment section telling me, go get Carson Wentz. Where he been at? Go get Baker Mayfield. Where he been at? So y'all hate Dak that much. You know what I'm saying? That y'all want to go get Carson Wentz, who's been he's not even relevant. You know what I mean? Y'all want to go get Baker Mayfield? Like, are y'all serious? You know what I mean? I'll tell you. That's why I say this, man. A lot of these people in the comment section are not talking football when it comes to Dak Prescott. That's why I call it hate. Because this is not a football perspective that y'all coming with me with. It can't be. It can't be. It just can't be, bro.
Right, but Lonnie, I got to get B-Bird on here. Thank you. I truly appreciate you joining the live and rocking with both of our channels. Truly appreciate you. Hope to see you in the comments again in another live.
Thank you both. You guys are great. This is a great show.
Thank you. Thank you so much. We appreciate you. All right. That was Lonnie, man. That was cool, man. She came on here and spit nothing but facts.
Yeah. I like her take. You got a couple people asking for the link, I think, in the chat. They want to come up and talk.
Okay, so
what happened, man?
Ladies and gentlemen, the link is in the description. It is the pinned comment it's the pinned comment in the chat. So if you go up there, look at the pinned comment, press the link, you can get up in here. But right now we gotta bring B-Bird in the house.
Cool. Now see, let me address Ready Red real quick. Now, Ready Red made a comment right there. See, I can accept that comment right there. He said, I kind of want a new quarterback too, not because I don't like Dak, but he needs a fresh start somewhere else. See how he said that, but he gave a why, a reason. I like sometimes I feel like Dak need a fresh start just so he can show y'all that it wasn't him the problem in Dallas.
Right. That's something that I was saying too. Like, I want to see, a part of me wants to see him go just for the simple fact he can get the respect that he deserves somewhere else. He can stay out of the light like he is in Cowboys Nation. And before he goes, like if y'all gonna let him play this year and then let him walk next year, God, I hope we win a Super Bowl this year. I, I do.
Yeah.
I do, because like at that point, like, yeah, boom, your team just won a Super Bowl. Are you getting rid of that quarterback? Oh,
Nah.
please stay Dak. Please stay Dak. And he's like, nah, I'm out of here.
Yeah. Yeah. They better not let me win no Super Bowl if I'm Dak. I'm gonna ask for 100 million.
Yo, B-Bird,
Hey, how y'all doing tonight, man?
what's
I'm
going on
good.
with you?
I'm good. What's up,
Not
bro?
much. First thing I'd say is I saw the news where they signed Trey Lance, and somebody was saying it's going to be a competition between him and Cooper Rush, but it won't be any competition because it's going to be politics involved in that. Because when Jerry got him, he didn't let anybody in the football team know about it. No football guys know about it. He went about that and got it his own self. He got that, to be honest with you, I think to try to manufacture some leverage against Dak for this year because he knew he didn't have any. But he's going to make this thing work. That's why he signed him, because he don't want to have egg on his face. His football reputation to him within the league is the most valuable thing that he has. And he's still trying to prove to the league that he's a football guy. That's why we've been in purgatory for so long. But the Trey Lance will start over Cooper Rush, and he will be on the team. Cooper Rush got to find him a new team because politics are going to prevail in that. Other thing is, too, I want everybody to kind of look at this thing from a macro view, not just a Cowboy view. But where in the NFL does the quarterback that's number 2 in MVP voting have to struggle to get a contract?
Dallas.
That's only in
Dallas.
Dallas, man. This is only in Dallas that we have that Dak Prescott has to struggle to get a contract. I'll give you a little bit about me as far as Dak is concerned. I didn't get on the bandwagon until 2019 when I saw him throwing the ball all over the field. I thought that the first few years he was kind of a conservative, like a dink and dunk type guy. But when I saw him open up in 19, I said, we got ourselves something now. So I haven't always been on the Dak bandwagon. But what it is that when you see Jerry kind of put everything on Dak, we're going to go as far as the quarterback goes and stuff like that. To me, that's unfair of Dak because you're building a team. This team was built. I don't know if y'all really realize this. This team was only built to win one way, for offense to get the lead, to make the other team's offense have to throw the ball, and us get after them because we have good coverage guys and we also have good pass rushers. And so we only had one way to win games this year, and it really was all on Dak and the offense. But then you look at Lamar Jackson. I saw him play against the Texans where he struggled in the first half. The offense struggled, but the defense came through for him, and the running game came through for him. That's two things that Dak didn't have. And so, you look at how the Joneses kind of set the whole situation up with we're only going to go as far as Dak takes us. To me, that's not fair. You only have about one quarterback in the league, maybe Patrick Mahomes, and he needs help too. And you look at Patrick Mahomes and you say, okay, is he a better quarterback than Dak? I would say, yeah. But does he have a better defense than Dak? I would say, yeah. Does he have a better running game than Dak? I would say, yeah. So if the best quarterback in the league needs a good defense and strong running game, why doesn't Dak Prescott?
I'm on the same boat with you, man. I actually made a video that went over all the stuff that you're talking about. It's kind of funny. I try to ask these people, and and I hate to use the Dak hater thing, but I just don't know how to refer to him. But the people that dislike Dak, I sitting in my comments and I'm trying to say this, but they're countering with a negative and then another negative. And it's like, bro, you have your mind made up. It is what it is. You don't like Dak, move on, or you're just gonna stew in your room when they keep him.
Yeah, like this is how I distinguish hate from don't like Dak. Everybody that's in the comment section that have opinion they want Dak to go, I don't consider them haters. You know what I mean? That's their opinion. They're entitled to it. The ones I consider haters is the ones that's not coming to me with football things, football reasons. Because you cannot watch the Dallas Cowboys this past year and see we didn't have no run game. We all can agree to that. We can see that. And if you watch the last 4 teams that was in the playoffs, Detroit, Kansas City, and like all of them had run games. San Francisco, they all had run games, man.
And
all
good defenses.
They all had run games. And if you watch the Super Bowl, Patrick Mahomes, one of the best quarterbacks in the league that we all agree on, did not play good in that first half. His defense kept him in the game. He threw an interception and all that. His defense kept him in the game until he did Patrick Mahomes things in a later part of the game. You know what I'm saying? But if you really ask me who won that game, it was the defense. But Patrick Mahomes, Patrick Mahomes, he gonna get the credit. I don't have no problem with that. He the quarterback. They get the most blame. They get the most. I don't have a problem with that. But his defense won that game. That's real. The New York Giants, when they beat the Patriots, the defense won those games. That D line won those games. If you go back to Baltimore with Shannon Sharp and Ray, the defense won those games. Brad Jordan with the Tampa Bay, bro. You need a solid defense.
But you know what else I would say?
Period.
We talk about haters. To me, the Joneses are some of the biggest Dak haters out there. If you really look at
it,
man, they've never really. It's all the contracts that he signed has been struggled. He's been franchised. Everything they don't really believe in him, but they never did, right? Because they got him in the fourth round. It's not like they got him as a backup, and they really wanted Tony Romo to continue on. But if you look at it, they've never believed in him, and that's why they put a lot on him. Like, okay, well, Dak is really going to go as far as he takes us, but they never give him the things that he needs, like other teams have. I mean, Brandon Carr, 2012 was our last free agent that was highly sought after that we got. So it's way more than this. This offseason, I've taken an approach that, we can get new players or whatever, but people, it's not the players. I mean, after 28 years, 29 years, some of these players weren't even born when the Cowboys last went to the NFC Championship game. But we continue. What the Joneses have done is to divert the attention away from them, the blame away from them, and put it on players. But the players change, the coaches change, but what doesn't change? The 28 and 29 years change, but the same people are still in play. And we got to start looking and pointing the finger where it's supposed to go. I don't like to point it there because they're the fixed thing, right? Like, we can't change that. But if we can change, we put pressure on them to and the media can put pressure on them, and through y'all, content creators continue putting ideas out there. Maybe we'll get back up to them, man. But that's where the problem lies at, and that's why I don't like pointing at a second. Right. You were talking about second in MVP voting quarterback is your issue. That's the only room in the Cowboys organization that don't need upgrading. Quarterback,
right?
You can upgrade a wide receiver, offensive line, defensive backs, definitely linebackers.
Right.
But the quarterback room is set. We have a franchise quarterback that's in his prime, and we're talking about not signing him. That's the craziest thing that you can ever hear.
Yeah. You know what I mean? You know the thing you said about Jerry Jones. Look at it like this. Now, from a businessman, I congratulate him. Jerry Jones makes most of his money during the regular season, right? So if Jerry Jones wants to put a good enough team on there that people are going to come to the games and we're going to be talked about on TV and all that, he's going to make all his money. Jerry Jones is not going to go and go out like other teams will do to make their team better. Jerry Jones, if Jerry Jones was just the owner of the team and Jerry Jones was the GM of the team and he put this stuff, he would have been fired years ago. But he's not going to fire himself. You know what I'm saying? So, and I don't blame him. It's my team. I do what I want to do. Hey, man, from that perspective, hey, man, you got it, Jerry. You know what I mean? But a lot of these teams out here, we all going to get our feelings hurt. Angry Cowboy fan and B-Bird, we going to get our feelings hurt, bro. Come March 13th when free agency hit. All the top dudes is going to go quick. And Jerry Jones going to come on TV and say, oh, well, we going to kick the tires and all this other crazy stuff, bro. That's what he's going to say. Watch.
Yeah, the thing is, I think if you really look at it, I think it's the structure of Stephen Jones and Jerry Jones not being able to lose their jobs. So it doesn't put a sense of urgency behind them to go and do something. I heard the Buffalo Bills GM other day talk about acquiring Josh Allen, and he basically said, "Hey, we did some things to move up for him." And then somebody said, "Well, what if it didn't work out? I wasn't going to be here anyway." So what that makes him do is he said, "I'm going to get fired anyway." So I had to go and do something. When has that ever been the case for Stephen and Jerry Jones? Because what they do is they have a long-term build of what they want to do. Like they have the the thought process of 10 years down the line. Regular GMs don't have that thought process. They got to think like, okay, in 5 years, I got to get this thing turned around. What do I need to do? I need to get players in here. I need to get results. They don't have that sense of urgency. And I think the structure is really what kills us. Because if you had someone in there that was able to be fired, that'll put a fire up under them to actually go and make acquisitions. That's why they can not make free agent since Brandon, what's his name again? I just said his name earlier. Brandon Carr. Yeah, they have not made a significant free agent signing since Brandon Carr. Why? Because they're not getting fired. See, if it's a regular GM in place, he would out there making moves. Why? Because my job depends on this. I stay in a gated community. I got kids in private school. I got kids in college. I got to go make this thing work. They don't have that sense of urgency because why? I'm not getting fired. I have this job till I die.
Right. Yeah. Real quick. Let me get to this super chat real quick. Randy Dale Franklin, super chat $10. Appreciate you. You are becoming a regular in our chats. I truly appreciate you for supporting the channel. Says first, First, Dez caught the ball in Green Bay. Yeah, I think so too. And I think that was that was the year we got robbed. Dak quarterback stats better than Lamar Jackson's yards, touchdown passes, all pro. Love you guys. Keep up the good work. Truly appreciate you, man. Truly appreciate.
He ain't lying. And then the crazy part about that, they got robbed because then the NFL came out and said it was a catch. See, that's what I'm saying, man. That's what I'm saying, bro.
I was so angry when they did come out, when they finally came out and said, yes, he had possession of the ball. The ground can't make you fumble, blah, blah. I'm like, oh my God, really? Yeah, well, it's too late now, but
yeah. I don't be knowing, man. I don't be knowing what be going on with some of these people, man. Jerry Jones is not on the field, so I do blame the players. But Jerry Jones need to put the players on the field. You cannot sit down and watch football and tell me that you didn't see that we had no running game. So that basically means play action pass is gone. So all we doing is sitting off inside zone defenses and stuff like that, knowing we got to pass the ball. You know what I mean? You're not keeping the defense honest. Even if you have a somewhat of a decent run game, you ain't gonna have the best run game in the league, but just a decent run game to keep the defense honest. And you got a quarterback that's gonna do his thing. But if he got to throw every play, bro. Like, come on, man. Like, you can't put all that on Dak, bro. You can't put all that on Dak.
For real. I just put the link to the live back in the chat. So if you want to go ahead and join the live and get your raw and uncut, your facts over feelings out, then be my guest. Follow the link and we could get to chatting.
Yeah, because I think Tony, I think his name is Tony, keep asking where the link at.
Yeah,
Tony Nichols.
I just threw it in there, Tony.
It's Tony Nichols. You know what I'm saying?
I don't know how it look on y'all side, but on the top right it says pinned. You go up to the pinned comment and the link's there as well.
Let me ask you a question.
What's happening?
If you Dak Prescott, would you be trying to get up out of there? Would you want to leave, or would you just, you know what I mean? Because sometimes I be feeling like, if I was Dak, what would I do in Dak's shoes? Like, if I was Dak, man, I'd probably just play this last year, man. I'll go out there, man. I'm hurt, man. I'm hurt. I'm hurt. And I'll let y'all put Trey Lance out there, bro, and see what he do. And if he do good, so be it. I'll still get my $59 million and I'll just go somewhere next year. You know what I mean? I you know, because I can't play for this fan base, bro. It's just too. No matter what I do, this dude went out there and broke his leg. He done had shoulder surgery. He broke his stuff, like all kind of stuff, man. And all he get is criticized, man. If I was Dak, I'm up out of here, man. I'm up out of here.
Man, I don't know. I'm a man about, like, when I say I'm gonna do something and I want to get it done, I want to do it. And I take Dak as being that same type of person. He wants to bring a ring to Dallas. He wants to bring a ring to the Cowboys. And I truly believe that he sees the abilities, like, you know, CeeDee Lamb, Micah Parsons, D Law. He sees that Cowboys have the pieces. We're just missing a few. And that's one thing that I don't get, like, with this whole situation. Even back when we played who was it? It was the Carolina Panthers. And the Cowboys started off slow. Everybody was praising the Cowboys for blowing them out, but didn't realize that the explosion didn't happen until the fourth quarter. Up until the second half, the game was stagnant. Like, the Panthers were a touchdown away from, tying the game up. And I'm like, we can't do that. We can't start out so slow, because if a team gets up on us, then it's a wrap. And that's exactly what happened with the Green Bay Packers. But my thing is like, when people say Dak's not it, I just don't understand it, because it's like, this man just had the best statistical season of his career. And not only him, but his wide receiver had the same thing, broke records. Now, could you imagine if there was a wide receiver, number 2, that was the equivalent or a little bit under CeeDee Lamb? What could have happened without a run game? But then put the run game in with two comparable wide receivers. Like, Dak Prescott came into the playoffs. Actually, he came into the games after the San Francisco 49ers with one hand tied behind his back.
Yes.
Like,
and I'm gonna give you an example, because I seen somebody say this a few minutes ago, and I'm gonna address it, because I seen somebody put Troy Aikman up off in the chat. I'm a Dallas Cowboy fan, so I root for Troy Aikman. But we have to be honest out here. Troy Aikman won Super Bowls. Won't take nothing from him. Troy Aikman had a good run game. Now, when Emmitt Smith set out and was holding out for his contract, how many games did Troy Aikman win? The answer will be 0. The moment Emmitt Smith comes back, they go win a Super Bowl. So that should tell you how important a run game is. You know what I mean? Dak Prescott has done things. Give Dak Prescott, Emmitt Smith, Larry Allen, Michael Irvin, Woodson. Give him that. Dallas Cowboys, when they had Troy Aikman, probably has one of the top 3 offensive line ever in the history of football. That's what Troy Aikman had. Get Dak Prescott that, and the all-time leading rusher to this day behind him. Come on, bro. Y'all got to be honest, man. Y'all got to be honest. Y'all got to be honest, man. The man didn't have no run game. And I bet if you send Dak Prescott over there to the 49ers, they go right back to the Super Bowl.
Boom. Then they would have a shot at a ring.
They go right back to the Super Bowl.
Yep. And Ratio says, so many good wide receivers in the draft. See, that's the question right there. Like, obviously, everybody knows that we have the 24th pick in the draft. What if we come to the 24th pick and you have a stud wide receiver? He's fallen on the board. He's fallen to 24. Do you take him?
A wide receiver?
Yeah.
See, that's a trick question, man. You know what I mean? For any other organization, it's not a trick question. For Dallas, that's a trick question. If you take a wide receiver in the draft, are you going to address the other needs in free agency? So when the free agency hit, are you going to go out and get a linebacker? Are you going to go out and tighten up our run game? What are you going to do? Because if you're not going to do that, bro, I don't know what I would do. I don't know, man. Like, it's hard. It's hard. Now I'm hearing that Gilly not coming back. I don't know what we doing, man. I don't know. I really don't know. I just don't know. I would, but then again, I only do that if we're going to address what we need in free agency.
Mm-hmm.
You know, we're going to go get us a linebacker in free agency? Probably not, because Jerry Jones not going to pay that all-in comment everybody been running with. That ain't happening, man. He not showing me that so far. You know what I mean? He not showing me that something. The cap done went up. You can extend Dak and get way more money. And like Stephen Jones said, we ain't even got to extend Dak and still have money. Well, okay, don't extend him, but go use some of that money and bring something in, bro. At least give us a shot. At least give us a shot, man. At least give us a shot, bro.
Right. All right. We got Tony down here ready to come in. All right, Tony, we bringing you in. Make sure your YouTube is muted. What's going on, Tony? What's going on with you tonight?
Hold on. Okay, go ahead.
Hey, Tony.
He not saying nothing. Let's address this comment right here real quick. He says,
all right, we're coming back to you, Tony.
He says, keys open doors. Y'all
Oh,
not
yeah.
being honest with yourselves, man. What have Dak showed us as Cowboy fans? He says, take away, where did he go? Take away his top 10 stats, y'all call it. Dak is good, a good quarterback, not elite. It keep moving. I think it said a good quarterback, not elite. But anyway.
Yeah, I'm trying to find
But anyway,
it right
check
now.
this out, though, right? I'm okay with that comment because that's your opinion. But you can't say what have Dak showed us, because then all I can say is what have any of these quarterbacks showed us? You said he's not elite. All right, who's elite? Because if y'all want to go off that narrative, it's only one elite quarterback in the league, and his name is Patrick Mahomes. Because ain't nobody else done nothing. Nothing. Zero. Nothing.
Yeah.
So I don't understand. Like, I don't understand. Y'all want to get rid of this dude. 31 other teams should be looking for a quarterback then, man. You know what I'm saying? Every year it should be another quarterback, because only one team. Winning the Super Bowl is not easy. It's just not. Y'all make it look like y'all can just walk down the street and find a quarterback. It don't work like that. It don't work like that.
People saying who's gonna pay Dak $60 million.
He says
watch out. Jerry
Burrow
is.
elite. Yeah, Burrow is elite, but Burrow he ain't always hurt, and he ain't won nothing either. And he always hurt, and he ain't won nothing either. You know what I mean? He ain't won nothing either. And since we talking about Burrows, they lost to the Super Bowl, if I'm not mistaken, to the St. Louis Rams. Am I right about that? Ain't that who they lost to?
Who?
Burrow lost to the Rams, didn't he?
I can't remember.
I believe he lost to the Rams. I believe he lost to the Rams.
Let me see.
And the Rams wrecked that game. How did the game end when they lost to the Rams? If y'all remember, Aaron Donald wrecked the game at the end of the game, and the Rams won the Super Bowl. Tell me I'm lying. Goes back to defense.
Yeah, man.
Goes back to defense. Since he lost to the Rams, real different. And my point is, if y'all remember at the end of the game, who wrecked the game? Aaron Donald.
Yeah.
Aaron Donald. Defense.
You got it now, Tony.
And they lost.
All right, Tony thinks he has it now, so we are going to go with Tony. Tone, what's up with you?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
All right. So listen, I'm gonna put it this, and I think B-Bird was on it.
I can't hear him. Hear him.
Speak up a little bit, man.
Can you hear me better now? Can you hear me much better?
Yeah.
There we go.
All right. So I think B-Bird was on to something. And when he was talking about Jerry's mystique for his business acumen, and I'm going to give y'all something that doesn't give him an excuse for how he's treating Dak, but I'm going to give you something. Remember, Jerry is the author of the salary cap, right? So check this out. Jerry and the other owners in the NFL never imagined the quarterback market getting like this. They never imagined the quarterback market getting like this, because now you look at it, think about it. Running backs, come on, football is all about running. I mean, football has always been a smash mouth game, right? When you go back and you look, Jim Brown, right? Gale Sayers, all these dudes, the league really was made on runners, right? But look how the running back position has been just devalued, right?
Mm-hmm.
And who did it ironically start with, right? The Cowboys coming up with that mess not to re-sign DeMarco Murray, right? And so now everybody in the league has jumped on that, right? But what they never imagined, because let me tell you, look at this now, right? Linebackers are starting to be devalued. Linebackers, because they talked about that. I don't know if y'all watched the combine today. They were talking about, man, because they got a lot of these tweener defensive backs playing linebacker. You got a guy that's maybe around like 220, like a Darren Woodson, instead of keeping him at strong safety like he played for us. They're going to slide him down in the box now, right? That's what Dan Quinn. However, you still have people like the 49ers, like the Ravens and whatnot. They believe in that, smash mouth. We're going to take. So that's what happened. But getting back to Jerry Jones, They never imagined this. So now you're looking at not only the league looking at him like him trying to hold his football, whatever, but you looking at like, yo, like we should have never, because when I think about it, there should never be a salary cap in football. And if you look at it, look how prosperous baseball and basketball have been, right? I mean, you see these $300 and $400, you know, see Otani's got like that $700 million contract, but look how they handled it. They made it so it's like, yo, if I want to pay LeBron $500 million, right, I can still stack that out over the years. The NFL has got that locked down. But so the author of this thing, Jerry Jones, they never imagined it, right? The other thing is true, like what B-Bird was saying, this dude is not going to relent until he wins that last bowl. And I honestly think this, right? I say let Dak either, you know, play this year out or let him not sign him, because it's one thing the Joneses have proven. And if y'all Cowboys fans like I am, y'all will know they can't draft no quarterback. We fell into Tony Romo because of Bill Parcells. Remember? Because old boy wanted to draft him. The New Orleans coach, Sean Payton wanted him, right? We fell into him because of that. We really fell into Dak. Look at all the quarterbacks. Chad Henne, Quincy Carter. I rooted for Quincy, but you know, Quincy had problems, right? Chad Henne, Steve Pallure. They took a chance on Ryan Leaf, and everybody was like, you sure you want to pick him up? Yeah, he got a drug problem, right? Because remember, it was Ryan Leaf and Peyton Manning. Oh, which one you want? The Joneses can't. So all of these Dak haters, let Dak go. And then when you see that Jerry and Steven can't draft no quarterback, and you will see when Dak is playing something like the Falcons or the Chicago Bears or something like that, and he's successful, but Bears going to get Caleb Williams, right? But when you see, you'll be like, oh, man, what did we let go? You know what I'm saying? And then, to me, that'll be the way to get rid of the Joneses, to have them sell the team, because they've proven that the one most important position in football, unless they get somebody to kowtow to their mess, like a Bill Belichick can't even really draft a quarterback, because look, they lucked into Tom Brady, right? So all of these people that really know football, they're not gonna bring in. I know he got Jimmy in as advisor now, and you know that's cool and everything, but I'm telling you, the Joneses can't draft a quarterback. So let's give the Dak haters. They wish that when they sitting there and they nachos is soggy and their beer is flat on Sunday because the team sucks, then there you go.
I say this, Tony. If Jerry Jones don't want Dak, okay, I don't got no problem with it. Just come out and you talk you say everything else. Just come out and say we're not extending Dak. We're not extending Dak. He gonna play his contract out. He under contract. That's the end of it.
Yeah.
Because see, Jerry's not gonna do that because it's not that he want to keep people wondering and keep people, you know what I mean? Like no,
exactly. I'm with you, and I think even let's talk about Tyron Smith. Because listen, we saw you sit up here and you thought you was being cheeky trading Amari Cooper for a 5th round draft pick. But then when we couldn't move the ball through the air and we was dependent on people like Cedric Wilson and whatever. I mean, these dudes have flashes, right? But when we was dependent on them, what did we get? So now when the Tyron thing is done, that's when I'll believe it. Because like you said, this dude likes to talk up. He likes to do all of this stuff. And so I'm thinking like he trying to get us all worked up. No, you're going to let Tyron go. Or, yeah, let him go. Because Tyron played 16 games last year. That's the most he's played in like the last 3 years. So maybe he's got his body right where he could be like an Andrew Whitworth, right? Come back and do it. So I'm just saying, as far as the Jones, like, you know, you're saying Sports Junkie, look, man, if you don't want to do this, just stop all of this yo-yoing and puppet. You know what I'm saying? Just stop. Just say what it is. You know?
Yeah, for real. And if they get rid of Dak Prescott, I'm behind the next quarterback that they put under center. You know what I'm saying?
Me too.
You know?
I'm not against Trey Lance. If they start Trey Lance, I'm gonna root for him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just think it ain't his time now. That's all I be saying.
That's what I'm saying. I just don't feel like it's even a replacement time right now. I'm a true believer, and the NFL loves to plug and play, and the fans have gotten to that point too. I'm a fond believer in development. I don't give a damn what position it is. Develop these young players so that whenever they do get into the game, it is exciting. You don't have a Justin Fields out there scrambling for his life because he doesn't have an offensive line. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
Right.
Facts.
This
And
is
you know what?
This is what you know about Dak Prescott. This is what you know. He has proven to us he's gonna get to the playoffs, right? So we can almost check that off. We're gonna be in the tournament. Now bring in the talent to get us over the hump. Why go from 12-5 to 4-12? Or why would you want to go backwards when so basically you're gonna blow? If you get rid of Dak Prescott, blow it all up, man. Hey, call the Chicago Bears, tell them I'll send you CeeDee Lamb, Micah Parsons, and whatever else you want. Send us Caleb Williams. Just blow the whole thing up.
But you know what? The Chicago Bears are the epitome of what these Dak haters don't understand. Look at Justin Fields. I'm gonna tell you right now, if I had a team that was a few players away that I could take in this draft right now, and Chicago said, hey, sometimes I'd take Justin Fields. Remember when he played that game against us year before last, right? What was the two things happening? Justin Fields was looking good, and they was running the ball on us. We had to chunk. We had to throw that ball, and that was Dak won that game for us, right? But look at the Chicago Bears. Look at the quarterbacks that they've had over the years. And now look at the number one pick has fallen in their lap 2 years in a row. And they can sit up there and they can rate it on that the young brother who's a GM and whatnot. It's the owner. I was listening. I don't know if y'all listened to the Between the Lines. This is NFL. It's Sirius XM. It's radio, NFL radio, right? Okay. They were saying, like, listen, they said there's been good football people that have come into Chicago. Lovie Smith, you know, the different coaches after that, right? They said it's been good football people. They said, look, what y'all don't understand is the owners is going back in there like, hey, draft this one, draft that one, go get Matt Nagy, this, that, and the other thing. Where like real football people are like, no. So now look at it, right? Matt Eberflus, remember, he was our linebackers coach. And that was the year we had, I forgot, number 56 from LSU. He was coaching under Bill Parcells, right? That was Matt Eberflus, and then he went to Indianapolis. And they had a good, and that's how he got the Chicago job. But Justin Fields came out and said it last year. He said, yo, but y'all stop throwing so much at me. Like, in other words, kind of let my talent take over. Let me do this, right? You got a defensive-minded person coaching somebody who actually needs to be coached by like a Kyle Shanahan or something like that, right? But look at Chicago. Now they sitting up there with with either Caleb Williams or Drake May. And I'm sitting up there and I'm like, you mean to tell me you got to get another number one pick to make this work? Nah, that's it. You hired the wrong coach, and the owner, that old woman, Miss McCaskey, she's sitting up there like, I kind of like this Caleb Williams guy. Listen, old lady, own the team, sit up, go to the games, and chill out. Count the money that you're gonna leave for your children taking it over, and stay out the personnel. That's what we need, Jerry and Steven. I'm saying last thing I'm gonna say, when Steven starts saying stuff like holistically, when he came on there 3 days ago and was saying that in the press conference, we said, we're looking at holistically and this, that, and the other thing. I'm like, nope. I did before y'all was even saying, before all the Cowboy content creators was like, oh no, man, okay, here we go. I was like, nope. I stopped even. I was like, nope.
That's crazy. That's crazy. You got it's a super chat from Jonathan. Jonathan. I want to say something real quick. Hey, Tony, check this out though, right? Have Matthew Stafford got better since he been in the league? I don't think he got better. He went to the Rams. Do you think he's better when he was with the Rams than the Detroit? No, he went to he went to a team that was going all in.
Yep.
Exactly.
He was with the Detroit all those years. He didn't win. This dude had Megatron. Oh, y'all forgot. Y'all forgot. He had Megatron over there. He didn't have his defense. His defense was nothing. Was nothing. He takes that quarterback, goes right over to the Rams, who said they're going all in. They go get Odell. They had did they have Ramsey? They had Ramsey over there. They had Aaron Donald. They had
they have Von Miller.
Von Miller. They what's the coach? I can't think of their coach. McVay. They went all in and won a Super Bowl. The same quarterback that Detroit had over there all them years. So you mean to tell me he went to the Rams and got better? No, he went over there to a team that was going all in.
And what year was he in?
That all in, all in. You know what I'm saying? And another thing, I just seen somebody say in the chat. We hear this all the time. Tom Brady took pay cuts and all this. And after all them pay cuts he took, the moment they wanted him up out of there, what happened? Bye.
Yeah.
No, the moment he wanted the money.
Yeah, I know. Bye. And then the owner vetoed it 1 year. You know, I'm gonna hold off. He didn't let him do it. He vetoed it 1 year. Then Tom Brady left there and took the players with him. He didn't just go to y'all got this wrong. He didn't just go to Tampa Bay and they won. No, he took players with him to Tampa Bay, another team that's going all in, and they won a Super Bowl.
Yep.
So if Jerry Jones want to do this all in stuff, go all in, man. Give your your team a shot. Go get a running back. Go get a linebacker. Get out the way. And they say Jimmy Johnson coming in, and he's coming in to what? Watch the games in the booth, or is you gonna let him have an influence on the team? And I think we'll be okay.
Let me get this super chat real quick, y'all. Let me get this super chat. Jonathan, appreciate you again. All right, you had it. All right, Tony, be good, man. All right, got to get this super chat real quick. All right. Jonathan says, Dak just needs a run game, a defense that can make critical stops, and a coach who can make in-game adjustments, and they will have a shot at a Super Bowl. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Like, we're missing pieces in the defense and, in our scheme more than, let's say, getting rid of the quarterback. You know what I'm saying? Keep the quarterback, add the pieces. Because if you get rid of the quarterback and you add something weaker, because that's, I hate to tell you guys, but that's going to be the case. You're going to add somebody weaker. But you add somebody weaker, then what? In 3 years, we're at the same spot again. I don't get it. But we got another guy that wants to come in here. DAM Entertainment. Let's see what's going on with you. Yo, what's going on with you?
Can you hear me?
Yeah. Appreciate you being patient.
First off, it's an honor being on your show. And then you got my main man, Sports Junkie, over there. First of all, I'm doing okay.
We good, man. Appreciate you.
I want to point out three. I want to point out three things, and this one's the most important. Number one, in Dak, we trust. You like it or not. And I've been hearing, because I'm just coming from drill. First of all, shout out to all my service members that's serving out there that's in the chat. Thank you for your service. Just coming from drill myself. Go Army.
Yeah.
My thing is this about Dak Prescott. Because I keep hearing, oh, yeah, why they doing this to Dak? And, Dak, he probably could leave. I'm going to tell you, Dak is never going to leave. Let me tell you why. Dak is too much of a company man for Jerry Jones. Think about it. Because he had plenty of time to be like, you know what? If y'all doing this to me, I'm out. But then also, Dak also got to think about this too. What other team is going to get him? He's not going to go to a sorry team. No. Y'all literally have to think these things. I'm not even talking about getting another quarterback. I'm talking about Dak himself. Dak knows Jerry Jones needs him as much as Jerry Jones needs Dak. So Jerry's going to be talking all these things that what we're doing right now, and everybody in an uproar. Y'all can sit there and say all these things about, oh yeah, Dak is not elite and all that stuff. I would love to know what elite is by your definition. What is it? Because to me,
Super Bowl.
Right, and but sometimes you have to separate the Super Bowl because people regard Dan Marino as elite, and how many Super Bowls he got. So what I'm saying, Cowboy Nation, stop comparing Dak Prescott to all the other freaking quarterbacks and other fan bases. I can give a damn about the Eagles and with their freaking quarterback, Jalen overrated Hurts. I could give a damn about the Chiefs quarterback who barely did anything, won the Super Bowl. I don't care about him. And most of all, I don't keep Pew game with MVP Purdy. Where was he in the Super Bowl? I could care less about him.
Word.
I care about and we need to start doing that. As much as scrutinize this quarterback, we should also be praising him as much. What else do y'all want from this guy? What else do you want from him? I guarantee you, I'm not right now, but knock on my dashboard. Guy broke his leg in. How would y'all feel then? Where were y'all when he had that injury during the it wasn't during COVID, was it? Yeah, it was during COVID.
Yeah.
When injury. Were y'all feeling the same way when he was on the field and he was trying to put his leg back together?
Oh my God.
Stop scrutinizing.
Some of them like that. It's crazy, bro. But some of the fans, I heard one of the fans told me in my comment section they liked him better when he was on the field hurt, bro.
Psst, my dude.
And guess what? They're not excuse my language. They're not a goddamn fan. You're just a fan in name, and I'm shocked to say that you are a fan in name. So lucky that I'm giving you that credit. But here's the thing. We with Dak, you hate it or love it, or you can get off the train.
You breaking up, brother. You breaking up.
Can you hear me now?
You breaking up.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
All right, cool. Yeah, so either.
No, we can't. Okay, there we go.
So to end this point on Dak Prescott, either you with us or get off. Stop criticizing your quarterback. Let me say it again. Your quarterback. Because there's nobody else out there in the market that's better than him, period. Now to the second point. I'm hearing a lot of people blame everything on Jerry Jones. I get it. But let's start realizing when you build a culture and you got players that believe in the so-called culture, you might want to start spreading that blame around to everybody else. When you got our own Tank Lawrence on the enemy show, First Take, and literally said, "Oh, we get tired. We go through the grind like we do." And y'all gonna blame down Jerry Jones?
Right.
Jerry Jones, yes, he created all this, but guess what? All the players are in on it. That's what all in really is to me. Yes, it is Jerry way, but look who is following the Jerry way. You saw when we played the Packers, or if we played the Packers. I don't even think we was there that game. They was all sitting at home. But they actually were on the field. So y'all can blame Jerry Jones all you want. Yes, deserve majority of the blame because he is the face of this franchise. He is the owner. He is the general manager. But guess what? You got people under him that is drinking the Kool-Aid serving. We just can't keep pointing that, it's Leah's fault, when you know there's other people that is pushing that agenda and pushing that narrative. So it's time to start spreading out all the freaking vitriol and I won't say hate, but the frustration out on them too. The front office, Paul McCarthy, Tank Lawrence, everybody. So
we
just can't solely Go ahead.
Let me say something to what you're saying right now. I don't mean to cut you off. I want to say something.
No, go ahead.
I don't blame Jerry. I blame the players for the play on the field. But see, what the reason I blame Jerry is because the culture, he allows this type of stuff to happen. See, when I was growing up, every kid know who to go to get the yes they want. They go to daddy, they go to mama. They know who to go to. But one thing you can't do is go ask mama and she say no, then take your ass up over there and ask daddy.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? See, that's the problem with the Dallas Cowboys. See, they can go over here and tell Mike McCarthy can say no, but then they know they can run upstairs to Jerry, and Jerry, oh yeah, you can do that. You know what I'm saying? See, it just got to be a different culture. Even with Bill Belichick, you knew for sure if you did something, you might not play Sunday, bro. That dude, Malcolm Butler, I think his name was.
Yeah. Yep.
He did something. He set him out in the Super Bowl, bro. You know what I'm saying? I did a video. Michael Irvin and Emmitt Smith said they lost a game to the Washington. He wouldn't even let them dudes eat on the way home. He told one dude, say another word, I'll cut you before the plane land. That's what Jimmy Johnson told the player. You say one more thing, I'll cut you before the plane land. Bro, that type of stuff would not have DeMarcus Lawrence on TV talking about we tired. Because you might get cut that day. You see what I'm saying? That's why I blame Jerry Jones, bro. I don't blame him for the play on the field. He won't allow a coach to come in here and give him full authorization to make moves. Mike McCarthy is a coach. How much say so do you think Mike McCarthy got in the draft to draft some players for his team? How much say so do you think Mike Zimmer got to draft players for his defense? It ain't a lot, bro.
Real quick. Shout out to you, Dak Delusional. Shout out to you. He says we football fans knew Matt could win once he got with the team. That was no surprise. It was expected. So, okay, let me just flip the script.
Matthew Stafford.
Yeah, Matthew Stafford. Let me just flip the script. What if it's the team and Dak can go somewhere else and actually win like Matthew Stafford? What if the Dallas Cowboys team is the Detroit Lions that Matthew Stafford was with? You know, you're saying that we knew that Matt could go somewhere else and win. And I've seen Cowboys fans saying that Dak could win, probably not here. So
okay. But the thing about that is, it's always another way to try to justify, because he's commenting on what I said a few minutes ago. So it's always another way to try to spin it. Why did it take an elite quarterback, Matthew Stafford? He's elite, he's good, he's great, whatever. Why did he have to go to another team to win a Super Bowl? Why did he win the Super Bowl in Detroit? He had Megatron. Why didn't Matthew Stafford win a Super Bowl in Detroit? He's so good. He went right over to the Rams, a team that was equipped and going all in. Everybody know the Rams even came public and said, we're going all in. We don't care about the money. They said that. And I ain't make that up. They said that. And they showed they were going all in. They signed all these players, and they went and win a Super Bowl. So with Matt Stafford, why he got to go over there? You know what I'm saying? So did he choke all year? Because I don't even remember him going to the playoffs that much. So he must have choked all year. You know what I'm saying? But the moment he go over to the Rams, he go win the Super Bowl. Come on, bro. Y'all gotta stop this, man. Y'all gotta stop this, man. You know what I mean? If Dallas Cowboys go all in like the Rams did, y'all will see what kind of quarterback Dak Prescott is. I don't think he's the best quarterback in the league. I never said that. No. I just said we can win with him. That's all I said.
Yeah, that's the thing. That's the thing. I don't believe he's the number one quarterback in the NFL. No, by no means. He's top 10. Yes. This year he played top 5, second in MVP voting. But if Dak has flaws, he's not flawless by any stretch of the imagination. But I know, you say as a football fan, Dak Delusional, as a football fan, I know what it's like going 5 and, I know what it's like going 5-12. I don't know. I just don't want to sit in that purgatory of we're waiting on a franchise quarterback. We're just sitting here waiting on a franchise quarterback. And to keep it a buck, I know you have said this, Sports Junkie, but I don't understand why any quarterback would want to be drafted to play for the Dallas Cowboys. To keep it a buck. If you don't make it to a Super Bowl in the time frame that the fan base set, they'll be calling for your job, you know?
Yeah, but what teams have what quarterback? This is the thing I don't understand, man. That's why I said if you want to get rid of Dak Prescott, that's fine. That's your opinion. I'm not gonna never knock a person for their opinion, but at least give me some reasons. And your reasons is not gonna make sense to me because I see all these y'all keep putting in the chat. I just seen Lamar Jackson. I seen Burrow. I keep seeing all these quarterbacks. They have not won nothing. See. If Dak Prescott was the only quarterback not winning Super Bowls, I would agree with y'all.
Mm-hmm.
I would agree with y'all. But all these quarterbacks, dude, Lamar Jackson had the best defense. Dude, Lamar Jackson defense was like a triple crown, bro. And he lost. So why he didn't win? He had the best defense all year long. He didn't beat the 49ers. The defense did. You know what I'm saying? And he lost. He lost. You know what I'm saying? Joe Burrow was injured this year. What's the other one they got over there in San Diego? He was injured too, but they lost. All these quarterbacks, Purdy, they lost. All these quarterbacks y'all keep bringing up, they lost. So what did they do that Dak didn't do? That's all I be saying. And then what they're going to tell me is, or at least they made it to the NFC Championship, or at least they went further, or all this other stuff, they lost. That's all I know.
For real.
All I know.
You messing with a sport that second sucks. For real. Getting to the NFC Championship sucks. It's not bragging, you know. There's only one team that gets to brag at the end of the season, and that's the Super Bowl champions. I mean, would it be better like Dak makes it to Dak and the Cowboys make it to a Super Bowl and they lose, and it's like, oh well, we came in second place. I guess that's okay. Second sucks.
Yeah, but see, I think what happens is a lot of the Cowboy fans. See, I'm a Cowboy fan, so I follow them every year, win or lose. It don't matter. I follow them every year. See, a lot of these Cowboy fans, I think, became Cowboy fans or something because they keep telling me about that playoff this year. What about he sent Tom Brady home last year? He done sent Russell Wilson home too. He done sent some quarterbacks home. This ain't like he ain't never won no playoff games. Y'all crazy. You know what I'm saying? Y'all tripping. You know what I mean? And then Aaron Rodgers had to pull off a miracle to beat him. We'd have win in the NFC Championship game. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know, bro. You know what I'm saying? I don't know.
I don't get it either, my dude. I don't get it either. And the sad part is that I look back at it and I'm like, man, like I said in my video, this is the most divided I have ever seen Cowboys Nation since I've been a fan. And we had the Romo days as well, but right now it is so divided, and I'm like, damn. Yeah, a house divided cannot stand.
If the defense played good and the offense played good, and it came down to one play, and that blew it, I would understand y'all. Like the Tony Romo, remember how he fumbled the field goal? I would understand what y'all saying. That's Tony Romo's fault. He fumbled the ball, the kick, the field goal. I would understand, but you can't put all this on Dak, man. Dak could have played an excellent game, probably would have lost if the defense gonna let you just go up and back and down the field.
Yeah, but peep this. I mean, Dak played a pretty damn good game in Philadelphia. Shout out to you, Drew. But Dak played a damn good game in Philadelphia, and we came up short, and everybody blamed it on Dak.
Yeah,
like
we lost in Miami. They blame that on Dak.
Like even though
if Dallas win, it's the defense won. If they lose, Dak lost. You know what I mean? Dak lost it. You know what I'm saying? This ain't golf. This ain't boxing. You know what I'm saying? Your team gonna have to do something. You know what I mean? Come on, bro. And then I guess y'all didn't see CeeDee Lamb missing them damn passes early in the game neither. I guess y'all didn't see that. I guess y'all didn't see Micah Parsons out here supposed to be Lawrence Taylor having one tackle the whole damn game. And I'm not blaming it all on Micah Parsons. I'm just saying, bro, it's a team game.
And what did Jerry say? He said that we'll go as far as Dak takes us. That's what he ended up saying. And I know I had a conversation about that, and I said that was strategically placed. It's not like, because a real coach is, we're gonna go as far as the team takes us. Not gonna put all of that pressure on your quarterback, but it seems like the Dallas Cowboys will do that in a contract year. But I feel like that was placed strategically so that if we had an unceremoniously early bounce from the playoffs, that we only went as far as Dak could take us. See, I told you.
Yeah.
So he doesn't need his money.
Yeah, of course. And was it third and goal? We saw 2 interceptions that led directly to 14 points. I seen Patrick Mahomes throw an interception in the first half of that game, and the defense held. I seen Tom Brady come back from 28-3 from at halftime in the Super Bowl. I seen the defense held. So I'm agreeing with y'all. Dak should play better. But all I'm saying is the defense got to get stops. That's just what it is. Tom Brady, the GOAT, was down 28-0 or 28-3 at halftime. He came back and won. Patrick Mahomes was down. What was he down at halftime? 10, 17, 10, 10-3 in the Super Bowl? I forgot what it was. 10-0? It was something like that. He came back and won. The defense got stops. It got stopped. The coach made adjustments. That's what happened. You got to get stops, man, no matter how you look at it.
You got to get stops. This is a team game, guys. This doesn't fall on just one person's shoulders.
Right. Yeah.
Dak ain't throwing it to himself to catch the ball.
Right.
He ain't setting up his own blocks.
And basically, and to touch on what you just said right now about Jerry Jones, this is the problem. Jerry Jones, Dak is not a Jerry Jones. Jerry Jones don't got Dak under his wing. Dak Prescott look at Jerry Jones as business. See, the reason he didn't make these comments about Tony Romo, because he could call Tony Romo on the cell. Hey, Tony, come on by here, boy. My wife cooking something tonight. Come on down here. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Tony Romo go over there and kick it with him, bring Jerry Jones Christmas gifts, Thanksgiving turkey, and all this stuff. He don't even need his agent. Jerry Jones just gonna negotiate with him. See, Dak don't do that. Dak don't do that. So he can try to negotiate with Dak in the media. And Dak just sitting back right now talking like, man, I don't care what they say. I know I got 59 of them coming this year. You can say what you want to say. You can say what you want to say, man. And that's how, if I was Dak, that's how I would play it. I ain't your homie. I'm not your son. You don't got to call me son. You like to call these players son. I ain't your son. I ain't your son. And I'm going to want all my money. If I go out there and get paralyzed, man, you know what I mean? You going to cut me tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? I want all my money. And see, and then these players, these fans get mad at the players who want all their money, but these are millionaires negotiating with billionaires. So why should the millionaires take a pay cut, but the billionaires get all their money?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That makes no sense to me.
Right.
None.
And and Marlon Brando and 12-19 versus San Francisco. What did Dak do? If you see any other one of my videos other than a topic about Dak Prescott, you will see that I put both playoff losses on Dak, because I believe one we lost by 7 and the other I believe we lost by 6. Like, you can't get us another touchdown. The offense can't get going to tie this game up. Like, I'll put that on Dak Prescott.
Right. And if Marlon Bland was off in here earlier, I said that. I said, if y'all want to put that loss on Dak because the defense played good, I said that. I said that earlier. I remember, like, not too long ago, I just said that. I'm just saying I'm not going to put this Green Bay one on him. I'm not going to do that. But this last that one in San Francisco, I'll put that on Dak. I'll get Dak that.
Yeah, and I mean, that Green Bay one, everybody gets a slice of that pie. I don't care who you are.
Coaches too.
Like I said before, everybody gets a slice of that pie, from the water boys to the owner. And nope, Dak did not help any situation by throwing 2 interceptions and almost a third. He didn't. No, he didn't. But I can't throw the baby out with the bathwater as well. You know what I'm saying?
Let's address that top comment right there. 3rd and goal.
Top comment. All right. Let's see. Oh, it's the top for you. It's the bottom for me. All right.
Right there.
Dak has generational wealth, bruh. What's the $20 million less to him? He can make that money back in endorsements. Generational wealth? I think Dak is the one that's actually starting that generational wealth unless somebody before him was wealthy and he's just continuing to add to it. He's starting that generational wealth for the family that he's starting now. You know, his baby's due this month. So taking 20 million less, are we asking other players to take 20 million less as well, like a Micah Parsons or a CeeDee Lamb? Or are we telling all those guys to no, go get your bag? Because I know Stephen A is saying go get your bag, Micah Parsons, but Dak has to take the pay cut. I don't get that.
See, the thing about this is like this, man. See, I be feeling uncomfortable in situations and topics like this because these players go out there and put their life on the line for our entertainment. Now, Dak Prescott and any other player in the league, Dallas Cowboys or any other team, can go out there and take a hit and be paralyzed for life.
Mm-hmm.
But then fans that's sitting on their couch gonna tell me how much money I should take. I seen a situation with Earl Thomas. I told you this before.
Oh,
He
yeah.
wanted his money. The fans take less money, all this other stuff. He went out there and got hurt, and you know what happened to him? They got rid of his end. He didn't get no more big contracts. Ain't no such thing as how can another person tell me how much money I should get? See, I don't like that pocket watching type stuff, man. And then the person gonna tell me how much money I should get. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't make sense. And then it always goes to, it's not about what you're worth. It's about what the market is set for. And I've used this example before. You heard me say this before, Angry Fan. How many of y'all has been at a concert or a Dallas Cowboy game or whatever team you like stadium, and you done paid $10 for that bottle of water you bought? What you should do is tell the stands that I ain't buying that bottle of water because it ain't worth $10. And it's not, because if you go down the street to QT or Circle K or Safeway, whatever you got in your state, that bottle of water probably costs $1.99, or you can get a whole 24 pack for $4. But at that stadium, that bottle of water is cost $10, and you're gonna pay for it, or your ass gonna be thirsty. It's the same thing with quarterbacks. It's not about how much you worth. It's about what the market has set. This dude go jump this quarterback. At one time, Jimmy Garoppolo was the highest paid quarterback in the league.
Yep.
He deserved that. No, it's it's the next man up. That's how I go, man. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna never tell these dudes not to get all their money, man. Dak Prescott, get all your money.
All of it.
All of it. Now, help the team out with structuring it so we can do some things. You know what I mean? But as far as dollar for dollar, man, get all your money.
Right.
All of it. I don't give a damn about what these people talking about generational wealth. How can you tell me what's generational wealth to me?
Yeah, right.
You know what I'm saying? That don't make no sense. Jay-Z, a billionaire, he still out here making deals. Why he just don't sit down somewhere and retire? It's always not enough, bro. All these dudes trying to make more money. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Why don't Jerry Jones take down some of these ticket sales or all this stuff? He's trying to make more money.
Mm-mm.
Get all your money, Dak. All of it. And that go for every player in the league. Get all your money, man. All of it.
Dak doesn't have generational wealth. He's earning his market value.
Yeah, man. I don't know what these dudes be talking about. Don't tell me how much I should get when I gotta go out there and get hit. You know, blind. No, man.
Marlon. 12-28 career record for Dak versus teams with 10 wins or more. That's awful. Do you know that is not a Dak Prescott stat? That is actually a team stat.
Yeah.
And that's a team stat. That means the team lost, not just Dak. Like, you can't place it on Dak's shoulders. Yes. And I know what he's going to say. Well, I'm not even going to. But the quarterback gets all the blame. And the quarterback gets all the praise. Or you can praise him whenever he wins the game and you put it all on Dak, but when it's a loss, it's a team loss. Yeah. No, it's a team win too.
Yeah.
If you look at my videos and my lives and everything, you will see me run down every person that had great stats in that game, not just calling Dak stats, because it's a team effort. Go from the offense, from the blocking schemes to the runs to the passes and everything like that, into the defense and how they did. It's not just a Dak stat. I don't get it.
Right. So the Indianapolis coach should have got rid of Peyton Manning, man, because he went a whole bunch of years, didn't win no Super Bowl. He ain't go no playoffs, none of that. So what they should have did is got rid of him. Aaron Rodgers is an all-time great. I would agree. He got one Super Bowl. Why he ain't got more? Super Bowls is hard to come by. They're hard to come by. Aaron Rodgers got one Super Bowl ring in all these years he done played. Dan Marino, the Dolphins should have got rid of Dan Marino, bro, because he a choke artist. He ain't never won no Super Bowl. They should have got rid of him. That's what I'm saying, bro. Y'all be tripping, man. Y'all be tripping, man. And I'm gonna tell you, and it's gonna be a lot of teams next year that should get rid of their quarterback because they're not winning no Super Bowl. And I don't give a damn what their playoff record is if they ain't win no Super Bowl. You get judged on Hall of Fame off Super Bowls. When you go to the Hall of Fame, they do not say, "Oh, well, he went to the NFC Championship twice or he went over here twice." No, it's Pro Bowls, All Pros, and Super Bowls. It ain't got nothing to do with no NFC Championship or divisional championship and all this other stuff. And it go off MVPs and stuff like that too. But it go off rings, man.
You look at the prime example of Jim Kelly from the late 80s into the 90s. 4 consecutive Super Bowl appearances. 4 consecutive Super Bowl losses. How has he went down in history? You don't even hear talks of Jim Kelly unless you're in Bill's Mafia. So making it to the Super Bowl and losing don't get you any credit either. Like the Cowboys, this organization is it's predicated off championships. I said that. Right. I said that in my video today, that the culture is a championship culture that we have strayed from for 30 years and need to find our way back to. Damn it. Right. Yeah. And let me get this super chat real quick. B Bird in the house. Yo, it was good talking to you today, for real. Come back anytime, y'all. Anybody that came on here, come back anytime. But he says, Dirk took less, and look what happened to him. Whew.
Yeah, it's about rings, man. I'm telling you, man, it's about rings, man. I think Thurman Thomas was a good running back. When y'all hear his name,
you don't.
He made it to the AFC Championship, kept losing to Dallas. Why we don't hear about Thurman Thomas, man? I think he was a great running back. Why we don't hear about him? Because he kept losing. He kept getting to the AFC Championship game and getting sent home. That's why.
The traditional back. And if we do hear about you and you ain't won a Super Bowl, you're Barry Sanders and you're running for your life out there.
Yeah. Yeah. You know what I mean? It gets sent home, bro. I'm not saying they're not good. I'm just saying the ultimate goal is to win. Why go all the way there and lose? You know what I mean? Like, come on, man. Come on, man. I think these people in the chat are saying that we're just saying Dak Prescott is the best and he's the greatest. And right. No, I'm saying he's the best option for the Dallas Cowboys right now.
Right now.
And next season.
Yep.
And next season.
Yep. Dak Prescott is the best option because any other option, you have a huge question mark. You don't know. With Dak Prescott, you know that you can win the NFC East Championship. You know you can have a Super Bowl berth, whether it's a 2 seed or a 5 seed or whatever. You know that you can get there. People take the playoffs for granted. People take this regular season. Oh, they're a regular season team. You got to have a winning record in order to go to the playoffs. We take that for granted. Just like whenever we got to the playoffs and got the 2nd seed, we took for granted the Green Bay Packers. What was everybody doing? Everybody was looking for that route, that easiest route to the NFC Championship game. Shit, I was myself. I lost sight. And what did they do? Green Bay came in there and mollywopped us. They smacked us around because we lost sight, because we had victory parties scheduled after the game. You know.
All right, check this out. Drew said, yes, just last year we lost in the Super Bowl. Most of you are not alive the last time the boys won a Super Bowl. Hey, man, I'm 41, man. My uncle played 7 years with the Cowboys. So I was alive. That's how I know a lot of this stuff about Jerry Jones. Because I was alive and my uncle done told me, bro. And a lot of you guys that follow my channel know I ain't capping when I say my uncle played for the Dallas Cowboys. Because a lot of you guys know who he is. So I was alive. You know what I mean? and I've seen them win Super Bowls. So, and I also know that if you don't win, it don't mean nothing. If it don't mean, it don't mean nothing. I don't care what you did. If you don't win, it don't mean nothing. You know what I'm saying? I bet it felt better for the Dallas Cowboys to get sent home in the playoffs rather than the San Francisco to get all down there and get that confetti dropped on their head and the Kansas City Chiefs celebrating out there. You know what I'm saying? Because it couldn't have felt good. Yeah, they went to the Super Bowl. They did that. But what they get out of it? Nothing.
Bro, I gotta give a shout out real quick. Shout out to my man Philly.
Zero.
Shout out to my man Philly. Happy birthday to you, bruh. I gotta tell this story. You talking about the confetti and stuff dropping on people's heads, man. When I played semi-pro, we won the 2017 bowl in my area, and we won it off of a Hail Mary, like last second Hail Mary. You know, it couldn't have been scripted any better. Oh my God, man. You know, when that whole thing, you catch the Hail Mary, drop down, they touchdown. Everybody ran from the bench. Everybody was celebrating. But my dude, when I was running through, it was like I was running through a sea of bodies. You know what I'm saying? Like just people crying and heads down and stuff like that. Damn it, I don't want to feel like that. Not with the confetti from the Super Bowl dropping on my head.
I wouldn't either. But I want to address his comment. He said, you would love to lose in the Super Bowl. Stop lying. I'm not lying, bro. I would love to get to the Super Bowl. I would come on, man. Come on, bro. We got to be honest here. I would love to make it to the Super Bowl, but what's the point of making it if you just lose? So, if you just lose, like, come on, man. Like I said earlier, the Utah Jazz went to the championship every year, 3 years in a row. Michael Jordan just sent them home. What they get from it? What they get? Charles Barkley went to the championship with the Phoenix Suns. What did he get? Got sent home. What did he get? Nothing. Zero. He got sent home. You know what I'm saying? And then the thing about this, it's like this. If Dak Prescott take money, if I was Dak, this is what I'll tell him. I'll take less money. But before I sign my contract, this is what I want y'all to go get. And once y'all go get him, then I'll sign my money. People use Tom Brady, for example. That's a bad example. Because Tom Brady knew that his organization was built on winning. So I can take a pay cut because I got faith that Bill Belichick and the owner is going to bring the pieces in here I need to win a championship. I know they're going to have a defensive order. I know we're going to have discipline. What confidence, what faith should Dak Prescott have in Jerry Jones to do anything if I take a discount? And I want it in my contract. I want this much money because I took less. And if we do not win a Super Bowl, I want my money back.
Word.
It ain't no guarantee if I take less money, we win a Super Bowl, and then my career is over with. The dude talk about generational wealth. Now my career is over with. 5, 6, 7, 10 years later, I'm sitting at home with the remote in my hand. I call up my bank. Your bank account is $100+ million, but I'm $100 million short because I took all these pay cuts. Well, my account could say 300 million, 400 million, but I'm 200 million short because I took pay cuts for all these dudes out here who mama on TV telling me I ain't it, who brother out here telling me I need to take a pay cut. So I'm supposed to take a pay cut for them. Man, y'all done lost y'all mind, bro. Put yourself in Dak Prescott's shoes. Hey, if your boss came to you and told you work at Amazon, I don't know, you work at Amazon. Your boss come to you and tell you, hey, bro, I'm going to need you to take a pay cut. You make $25 an hour right now. I'm going to pay you $15 an hour because, you know, we got a lot of boxes we need to get delivered. We need to get shipped. So I'm going to bring in 2 other people. We're going to get them some of your salary. Man, you're going to tell that boss to kiss your ass, bro. And y'all know it. But you make these millionaires out here, they supposed to take pay cuts. Man, y'all crazy as a mother. I don't care how many endorsements I got. That don't got nothing to do with that. I want all my money, Jerry. And don't call me until I get it. Don't call me until I get it. Until you got my bag. I ain't your son.
I let Micah Parsons say it. If you think Dak Prescott should take a pay cut,
you're obviously delusional.
You're delusional, bro. I ain't taking no pay cut, man. I ain't taking no pay cut. You know what I'm saying? I had a better year than just Deshaun Watson.
Bro.
He got all that money. I had a better year than Russell Wilson. He got all that money. Hell, I had a better year than Joe Burrow. He was hurt. He got all his money. Man, stop, bro. I want all my money. All of it. You can give it to me up front or you can spread it out. Up to you.
Now, Joe Davis says the ultimate goal is to win a Super Bowl. We all have to agree we're not going to sniff a chance when your quarterback plays like he has in the playoffs. This is something I can agree with. This is something I can agree with because if our quarterback can't get over whatever mental, because like I seen it in that Green Bay game when they went down and scored that first time, Dak getting off of the sidelines, he looked like a deer in headlights. Like, I don't know what happened to him mentally or, where I don't know. It's just crazy. But I seen that look in his eye and I'm like, oh God, it's about to go downhill. And it did. So I can agree with this statement. He has to play better when we hit the playoffs. We know what he can do in the regular season. We know that he can have record, career seasons whenever he wants to, at will, pretty much. So how can we translate that to the playoffs? And if we're going to keep Dak Prescott, instead of everybody saying, oh, we should get rid of Dak, how about we figure out solutions? I'm a glass half full type of dude. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if you're a glass half empty dude, but I'm a glass half full. And I want to see how we can continue to add the pieces instead of taking pieces away. And I know that somebody said, well, y'all want to get rid of Michael Gallup. Like, yo, Michael Gallup, visibly regressed in front of us, in front of our eyes. After his injury, he came back from his injury. He regressed 2 years in a row. Dak Prescott had the best season in his career. That's like comparing apples to oranges to me.
Right. But then you can find a way to justify getting rid of him. You can find a way to justify keeping him. It just depends on what side of the road you're on. Because I can give you a number of quarterbacks that didn't win to their 9th and 10th year, but then you guys are going to come up with some excuse. San Diego got rid of Drew Brees. Look how that turned out. Was it San Diego? I think it was San Diego. They got rid of Drew Brees. Look how that turned out for them. Peyton Manning, they stuck it out with Peyton Manning. Look how that turned out for Indianapolis. They should have got rid of him. You know what I mean? Like, I just don't think you get, like, if this was golf or something like that, or boxing, and he just doing all this stuff, that's a one-team sport. So of course I got to put all the blame on him. But if you got a 12-5 season, why not? And you have a 12-5 season, and you looking at your roster and you see the holes that we can fill. Why not fill those holes and just bring it back?
Right. Fill the holes. Fill the holes. And I'll get on the bandwagon once, let's say this year, I'm hypothetically speaking, this year, Jerry Jones does go all in. He gets the dog at the linebacker position. He gets Derrick Henry in the backfield, adds another wide receiver, and our defense is clicking. But Dak is stinking up the joint and losing games for us. You got to go, dude. You have to go.
Yeah.
But this man is not losing games for us. I mean, they're the San Francisco 49ers games the last couple years, yes. But for the majority, he is not losing games for us by himself. Go ahead, my bad.
No, I wasn't saying that. I was just looking at the comments because, like I said, every time I say something, man, they twist my words up, bro. Like, I'm not saying Dak Prescott is on a level of a Peyton Manning or these players. All I'm saying is they stuck out with their quarterback and they eventually got over the hump. Man. You know what I'm saying? Because I just don't see if a dude, in order to get to a Super Bowl, you have to get to a playoffs.
Right.
We know Dak going to do that. He's shown us he's going to get to the playoffs. Whether he play sorry teams, whatever y'all want to call it, he's going to get to the playoffs. You know what I'm saying? So why not go get this man a run game? What you've seen was important in all the playoff games this year. We've seen that. You know what I'm saying? We've seen that. So why not go get him a run game when he's just not pass first? Bring back his passes down. He's throwing 40, 45 passes. Why don't you bring that back down to 25, 30, somewhere around that? get back 50%, 60-40, run pass, and run it back. Why get rid of the dude? It just doesn't make sense to me, man.
Yeah, my thing, like you're saying, and I'm gonna piggyback off that. Get him some dogs. Take the responsibility off of him. If you're saying that Cooper Rush can come in and with the right pieces around him, he can get it done, you don't think Dak is better than Cooper Rush? Anybody in this comment section, let me find out y'all think Cooper Rush is better than Dak Prescott. Minus Marlon Brando, because he's gonna say it anyway.
Some people just don't like Dak, man. You ain't gonna be able to change it. You know what I'm saying? You ain't gonna be able to change it, man.
No, see, that's the thing. That's the thing. I'm not in it to change your opinion. Don't get that twisted. I'm a type of person that just wants to understand the logic. Like, why do you think that we need to get rid of Dak Prescott? Well, he's been here 9 years and he hasn't done anything. We haven't done anything. From the owners to the players, the entire team hasn't done anything. And I don't know if people are showing this much vitriol just because he's the quarterback and the quarterback is the leader of the team. But damn, guys, come on. And Tristan right here, I can agree with this too. Dak just shuts down in playoffs. I don't know what it is.
All right, hold on. Let me address that though, because that's a false narrative, man. That Dak shuts down in the playoffs, I don't know what it is. That's not really true. Now, what you should say is Dak shut down against Green Bay in the playoffs. Because I seen Dak Prescott go toe-to-toe with Aaron Rodgers, man. I seen Dak Prescott send Russell Wilson home when he played in Seattle. I seen Dak Prescott send Tom Brady home when they just won a Super Bowl, I think the year before that, or like when they won to beat Tom Brady. So last year in the playoffs, he did look like deer in the headlights. I'll give you that. But I'm not gonna make it say that's every year because that's just not true.
No, not every year.
It's not every year. That's just not true. That's just not true. But last year, just played this last game. I don't know what it was, but he did look shook. Now I can admit to that. See, I ain't. I can tell the truth. He looked shook, and I still say it wasn't all his fault.
Yeah, and another thing with Dak, like we expect Dak Prescott to be on the level of Patrick Mahomes without an Andy Reid. Dak Prescott had who? Jason Garrett, Mike McCarthy. 2 head coaches that you guys don't have any faith in that y'all wanted gone. Like, and there's people in Cowboys Nation that still want him gone. I mean, when they said they were retaining him, I'm like, okay, whatever. But he had them too. You got Andy Reid with Patrick Mahomes. And when, like you said, Drew Brees went to New Orleans with Sean Payton. You know, top-notch, high-level coaches. Dak Prescott ain't had that since he's been in the league. But y'all expect the world out of this man. I am not a Dak apologist, but I am a guy that considers himself to want the best interest of the Dallas Cowboys, and our stuff isn't going to align. Comment section, but we still DC for life.
Right, and I'm going to give y'all another example. It's a different sport, but it's the same thing. A lot of y'all got LeBron James as y'all GOAT. He ain't my GOAT, Michael Jordan the GOAT. But a lot of y'all got LeBron James as his GOAT. When he was over there in Cleveland, he kept getting sent home. He didn't become this GOAT James. He won championships. He was in Cleveland. He kept getting sent home. He went right over there to D-Wade and Pat Riley, a well-known ran organization, and he went and won some championship rings. He the GOAT. Why he couldn't win championship? It's only 5 of them on the court. The football got 11 on the court. So GOAT James should have won a championship over there in Cleveland. Now, I'm not taking nothing away from him because I know how y'all like to take my stuff away. I know how y'all like to change my words and all that. Even Michael Jordan, my GOAT, he didn't win nothing till Pippen showed up over there. Detroit Pistons was sending him home all the time.
Yep.
The moment he got some help over there with Phil Jackson, the same thing with LeBron James and Pat Riley, they won rings, man. And LeBron James would not be considered the GOAT to this day if he didn't have no championships. So that goes to show you, making it to the championship don't mean nothing. if you don't win.
Right.
Those are facts.
Right.
Those are facts.
And David, you're absolutely right. I was actually thinking about this earlier in the live. I was thinking like the NFL wants to change it up, make it glitz and glamour, make it flashy, make it, the 70-yard bomb for the touchdown. But at the end of the day, it's old school football. It's old school win in the trenches and you win the game. That's how you win these championships. Like I had preached before every single game, the game is won at the line of scrimmage. If you win that battle, you win the game. So you're right. Championship teams run the ball and stop the run.
They run the ball. Everybody know that. And then on top of that, when you have a good run game, you can end the game. How many times have we seen teams get up and the other team don't even get the ball back no more?
Yeah.
They just run the game. They just run the ball. You know what I'm saying? Dallas used to do that same thing with Marion Barber. Remember, we used to get up, then we get him the ball and just run the clock out.
Just run it out.
And that's how you beat other elite quarterbacks, because you keep them over there on the sideline.
Keep away.
And that's what running the ball. That's what that do for you. Get him a run game and then come back and tell me this hour. I would agree with you. I would agree with you.
Oh man, y'all, we done had you on here for 2 hours and 11 minutes.
Woo! I could talk Cowboys all day, man. And hey, just for the record, I don't got no problem with none of y'all in the chat. You know what I'm saying? Y'all more than welcome to have y'all opinion. We just don't agree.
Right.
We just don't agree on this topic right here. Maybe we'll agree on some other Cowboy topics. But when it comes to the quarterback position for the Dallas Cowboys, we don't agree.
Right.
You know what I mean? We don't agree. And I also believe take Andy Reid and bring him over to the Dallas Cowboys. I believe you'll see Dak Prescott play better. Go get Sean McVay, Sean Payton, Shanahan, and bring him up over here to the Cowboys, and you'll see a different Dak Prescott. Because you'll see a different locker room. You'll see a different all that. But Jerry has to allow them coaches to do their thing and be coaches. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of you guys was telling me about Jalen Hurts based off one season. And then he came back and had this season this year. So which Jalen Hurts is the real Jalen Hurts?
Oh, yeah, we gotta have this debate. Oh, man, we don't want to bring this to the Angry Cowboys fan channel. The GOAT debate versus LeBron and Michael Jordan.
Hey, Jordan the GOAT. Jordan is the GOAT, man. Jordan is the GOAT. He's my GOAT. That's what it is. I got mad love for LeBron James. I would never take nothing from LeBron James, but I be feeling disrespected sometimes because a lot of y'all be leaving out my boy Kobe, and I be feeling disrespected about that, man. You know, you know what I mean? I just be feeling disrespected because Kobe Bryant got to be up there, man. He got to be up there. You know what I mean? That's just my opinion.
I mean, if y'all want to, argue that by saying Kobe was a spitting image of Michael Jordan, that's still saying he was a spitting image of Michael Jordan. I don't believe in the whole GOAT, the whole greatest of all time, because the game evolves so much that it's completely different from the time Jordan played and now that LeBron plays. It's completely different. Yeah. The fouls that happened with Jordan, they ain't happening in LeBron.
Two different leagues. And y'all might say about LeBron James and he better than Kobe and all this. This is what I will tell you. Game on the line, game 7. Shoot me Kobe Bryant. Y'all keep LeBron over there. Give me Kobe Bryant, game 7, game on the line. Give me MJ. And if I can't have him, give me Kobe Bryant. I'm gonna tell you like that. You know what I'm saying? It would be bad for the NBA for Kobe Bryant to have LeBron James size in his. It would be bad. It wouldn't even be fair, man. It wouldn't even be fair, man. It wouldn't be fair, man. Y'all gotta stop leaving out Kobe Bryant, man. I be feeling disrespected sometimes when I be hearing these GOAT debates, man, because I think what it is, it's the younger generation. They listening to these Sportnet, same ones that be talking about Dallas.
Yep.
And they let y'all tell y'all about LeBron James. Y'all must have didn't see Kobe Bryant play. Y'all couldn't have. You couldn't have. You couldn't have, man.
Yeah.
You just couldn't have, man.
Like, there was great players throughout Kobe's era, throughout Jordan's era. I mean, Allen Iverson, never got a championship, but was a dog. I know he ain't the greatest of all time, but I just during that era, see, I'm a 90s basketball era type of dude because it was so smash mouth. Now it's like flop and you get a foul. They actually got to look at reviews to see if you flopped or not. That's crazy to me.
Yeah, you can't even touch these players. You imagine Jordan played in a hand check era and all that. Imagine putting him on this stuff right here. But now it ain't even basketball. Ain't no post game no more, bro. The post game is non-existent. You got centers out here shooting 23 points a game, 23 pointers a game. You know what I'm saying? Come on, man. I just be saying that Kobe Bryant, bro. And then I seen somebody say this in the chat that he has more. LeBron James has more game-winning shots than Kobe. This is what I do know. Kobe Bryant ain't never ran to another player who already had a championship to go get a championship. LeBron James ran over to D Wade, who already had a championship, to go get his rings. Kobe Bryant got rings with Shaq. Shaq left. He regrouped and got more rings. LeBron James never did that. He never did that.
You want to come to South Beach?
He ain't never did that. What he should have did is had Dwayne Wade come to Cleveland.
Oh,
why he got to go over to Dwayne Wade's team to get a championship?
It's South Beach.
Exactly,
you want to go? You want to go to Miami? You want to go to Cleveland? Shout out to Cleveland,
man. And then people gonna take that and say I'm hating on LeBron. See, you can't say nothing, man. All I said was the truth. All I said is the truth. What do you say? Sports Junkie is hating on LeBron. I ain't hating, bro. Hey, you know what I like to say, man? It's facts over feelings, bro. What did I say that I lied about? Did LeBron James not go to Miami to get his first ring? And then dude say Shaq is the reason Kobe won. Okay, so what happened when Shaq left? Didn't he win again? Didn't Kobe win again? I think he did.
Yeah,
I think he did.
Anybody remember that? Anybody remember that old Nintendo game, Jordan versus Bird?
Yeah, man. Come on, man. Hey, I want to say something real quick, man. Because I seen you mentioned this the other day. It's a little off topic a little bit, but it's on topic, Stephen A. Smith.
Uh-oh.
Now, he always talking about the Dallas Cowboys, but I noticed something about Stephen A. Smith recently. He always talking about the Dallas Cowboys, and he went on TV going off about, the guy for New Orleans,
Zion.
He said all this stuff about Zion the other day. Now, Kobe Bryant had an issue with Shaq being out of shape and overweight and all that stuff when they played, right? And Shaq has come on TV and said it, that I would have won more championship if I would have been in shape. These are Shaq words, not mine. Do you think Stephen A. Smith would have got on national TV and said Shaq need to stop eating hamburgers and all this other stuff? He would not have said that, bro.
Nah.
But then he tried to justify it the other day with Zion Williams. That's the same thing he do with the Dallas Cowboys, bro. That's the same thing, man. Same thing, bro.
And John, I got to give your man Patrick Ewing some credit. One of those 90s Knicks teams, with Charles Oakley and John Starks and them, they should have won. I like. He got
hurt.
Too.
He got hurt. Patrick Ewing got hurt the year they went to the championship. It was of Trail Sprewell, Allen Houston. Was it like Anthony? Was it Chris Charles or Charlie Ward? I can't remember. But they went to the championship and they lost against San Antonio, but they got hurt. They didn't have a center. He got hurt that year, I believe, if I'm mistaken. I think he got hurt.
Boy, I tell y'all, we done veered off of the Dallas Cowboys, to the NBA. But rest assured, ladies and gentlemen, appreciate you guys stopping by and having this conversation with us. Just know, Marlon Brando, anybody that wants to see Dak walk, y'all are entitled to your opinion. Have your opinion, but at the end of the day, we all want the same thing, and that's a championship for the Dallas Cowboys.
Yeah,
We are
most
all
definitely.
Cowboys Nation.
Hey, and in closing, I want to say something in closing. Hey, I ain't gonna call no names. Y'all know who y'all is. All y'all that disagree with me, hey, I'm cool with all y'all, bro. I appreciate the support, even if we don't disagree. But can y'all do me a favor? Just one favor. Y'all do me a favor. Stop going to all these other content creators killing us in their comment section, man. Y'all, if y'all don't like what I say, that's fine. It's cool. You know what I mean? But you don't got to go to other content creators and throw our names in their comment section and try to dog us, man. Cause we see it. We see it.
Yeah.
We see everything, man. And the internet, even if we don't see it, it gets sent to us. Hey, man, look, he be all in your chat, but now he all over in that other content creator talking stuff about you over there. Come on, bro. Like, come on, man. Just don't do us like that, man. We good. You know me. I don't care. Y'all say whatever y'all want. I don't block nobody. I don't ban nobody. Y'all say what y'all want to say about me. I don't care. You know what I'm saying? I don't care. But can y'all not do us like that, man? Cause we see it. We see it.
I mean, for real, that's real talk. Like, at the end of the day, whether you like Dak Prescott or not, whether you hate Dak Prescott, we on here providing some dope content on the Dallas Cowboys. Don't be going over to other people, I the equivalent of kissing and telling, I guess.
Yeah. He said 3rd and goal, said, damn, they be doing that. Hey, check it out. That's just what they be doing. Now, I'm not saying you can't go over to other Cowboys fans channel and mess with us. That's not what I'm saying. Go over there, leave your comments and agree with them and all that. Because a lot of you guys, y'all know who I'm talking about. I ain't gonna say no names, but y'all know who I'm talking about. So what y'all do is y'all go over to their channel and then they say what y'all want to hear about. Get rid of Dak Prescott, do all this other stuff. That's fine. But then y'all get in their comment section and talk about us over here.
Yeah, I just don't get it. So try not doing that, y'all. Somebody just called you internet snitch, but so don't do that. We just out here trying to deliver the good message to the good people. But Drew, appreciate you, bro. We appreciate you. Said thank you for letting me step on your grass. Go Birds. Yo, good luck next season. We will see you obviously 2 times next season.
What bird? What bird? Oh, he Philly?
Yeah, he Philly.
Oh, I thought he was in AZ because I'm in AZ. I thought he was talking about them Cardinals.
But yeah, we'll see you next year. And don't be a stranger. You can always come in here and talk football with us. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, most definitely. We're gonna dog y'all, but most definitely.
But it's been really real, man. Let them know they know where they can find you. Let the people from the Angry Cowboys fan know where they can find you.
Hey man, I'm over on YouTube on Sports Junkie. I really don't be on X that much, but I'm gonna start being on X. I gotta learn how it works, and I'm kind of illiterate when it comes to that X stuff, but I'm gonna figure it out. But y'all can find me on YouTube under Sports Junkie. So I drop content frequently. I'll say it like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Look it up.
All right. Y'all know where y'all can find me. Angry Cowboys fan. You can find me on, let me get the list out, Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, and X. Obviously, YouTube. But with that being said, we are going to leave you guys and gals to your Saturday evening. Thank you for tuning in to your boys. This has been the Angry Cowboys fan along with Sports Junkie. We'll check you again later.